This is a Headgum podcast.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we got to pick it up.
Yeah,
right?
we got to pick it up. Yeah. It's time to start the podcast. Yeah.
Start the podcast. Everybody start the show. Start the podcast.
This is one of my bros. His name is Kyle or Beck, depending on who was talking. Do. Everybody pick it on up. Let's go.
You
son of a gun. It's Friday.
For us.
For us. It's Wednesday or
for
Thursday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday or Tuesday for the audience. I don't know which one.
Do you think anybody listens to our podcast in space?
Yeah. Or do you not? Okay, and Kyle's just sitting there staring at me. I asked him a question. And
I wonder, because where my head went is that they'd probably have to like download episodes because you probably don't get service up there.
But they're even closer to the satellites up there, so probably
You
probably
think
get
the
faster.
service on the astronauts' phones is better in space than it is down here?
I mean, doesn't that make logical sense? They're super close to the satellites, and the satellites is how we get Wi-Fi. So can you actually look this up for us, Richelle? Can astronauts use...
I thought it was like 5G towers and stuff like that.
No, but they connect to the satellites. You know, SpaceX, or not SpaceX, like Elon Musk's...
Yeah.
He's got the whole satellite. He's got all satellites. He's got more satellites than the freaking U.S. government, and he's got his own Wi-Fi system. Can the astronauts use Wi-Fi in space?
They can. There is onboard Wi-Fi.
And has anyone ever listened to our podcast?
Yes.
Wow.
They do.
Look at that. The astronauts, they take comfort. They take solace in our us figuring out what our podcast is while they're trying to figure out space.
How you feeling about the podcast is going? How do you think it's going these days?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
Do you want to do a bit? Do you want to do a bit to sort of get into the show?
Sure. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Maybe it's like a customer and a person working at a store.
Okay. I'll be working at the store.
You're working at the store. I'm the customer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Can I help you get?
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Do you? I need a new suit.
Okay. Well, this is a pretzel store.
Oh fuck! No.
Yeah.
No. What should I do?
You need a suit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we could put some of these pretzels together to make a suit.
That'd be great. Yeah, it's my daughter's wedding.
Oh, when is it?
It's next weekend.
It's next weekend.
Yeah, it's in Thailand.
Next weekend in Thailand.
Yes, a suit made of pretzel sounds great.
Okay. Do you want, like, we could make it out of pretzel sticks or classical pretzel shape?
And scene.
That's perfect. That was a great scene. That was a great improv scene. Thank you, Richelle. That's really nice of you. How does it feel to do a scene like that?
I feel stupid, annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not representing my brand well.
Yeah.
Let's try another.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's do it.
Maybe we should switch. Maybe I'll work at the store this time.
Great. Ding, 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 ding.
Hi, welcome to Damien's. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm really trying to find something to, make me pop
Okay.
a little bit more and to make me just kind of like sort of sink in with the idea of who I am.
Great. Well, you came to the right place. Of course, Damien's is we're filled with all of the latest styles of backpack, and we'll be happy to find the backpack that best suits you.
Thank you so much. I need to be able to fit at least about 150 nuggets.
Well, you might like our Super Supreme backpack. This has actually extra pockets on it. So not only you could put nuggets in the big pocket, but the little tiny pockets that zip up too.
That is incredible. Is there anywhere for my sauce?
Why are you smiling at me like that, sir?
Oh, I'm just asking if there's anywhere for my sauce. Nugget sauce, of course.
Well, yes. As I said, there's plenty of pockets and sections, and
But
Yeah.
is the sauce going to start leaking through the backpack like it always does?
Or is this an actual, because I'm asking you about sauce. You understand, right? Like any,
don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
okay, hey, no, but I would actually like you to
Don't
answer.
talk to me. This is I've been working.
I understand that you're
since
working and you're in
6:30 in the
customer service, and
morning.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to be.
I had to set up this place. Do you think these backpacks just walk into the racks?
You had to
themselves?
bring all the backpacks into this
I
backpack store
brought
and
these
set it. They
backpacks
weren't just set up.
from the warehouse.
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
apologize.
Do I need somebody yelling at me about their fucking sauce?
I'm not
No.
yelling. I'm sorry.
What type of container are there? Containers for the sauce, or are you just pouring the sauce?
No, I'm
into
just
the-
pouring the sauce in. I'm looking for an airtight, waterproof, like sort of side outdoor packet so that I can open the backpack,
Yes.
take out the nuggets, and open the other pocket and dip my nuggets in the sauce without
Okay.
the sauce sort of like just seeping into the backpack.
Okay. I hear you. Let me go to the back. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Please
And I'm
do
sorry.
not-
I'm just like you. Like this has been very frustrating.
I'm
for
sorry. I'm gonna look in the back. Please don't touch any of the backpacks. Okay.
me. Any of the backpacks?
Yes.
Okay. Copy.
I'll be right back. Excuse me.
All right. Excuse you. You're excused. It said don't touch the backpacks, huh? All right. I won't touch the backpacks. I'll touch about everything else with my cock and balls. I'll rub it on everything. Oop. Get some pubes getting left behind by my old cock and balls.
Doing okay back there, sir?
Yeah, everything's fine. Not touching the backpacks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, you freaking bastard. You're just gonna have my cock and balls all over everything.
You said 150 nuggets?
150 nuggets with salt. Yes, with the airtight, waterproof pockets, please.
Okay. I'll be out there in a second.
Please, I need to go. I have an urgency.
No problem, sir. I'll be right out.
Thank you. I'm putting my balls over here. Just rub my balls all over his keyboard and all over his little checkout gun thing. Oh, here he comes. Zip.
Hi, sir.
Did you find the backpack?
Yes, it's our Donna Nugget backpack. As you can see, this has a special pocket just for sauce, and that should be actually able to hold at least 300 nuggets, so more than 150.
Oh, great.
Double.
Was that so hard?
No, but
What?
nothing. My computer just smells like your balls.
Well,
My
that's
computer
because
smells like your balls.
that's because I rubbed my cock and balls all over it.
That's unfair.
Well, you said I shouldn't touch any of the backpacks, and I didn't.
I'm not going to sell you the Donna Nugget backpack after all. I don't like the way you treated my computer.
I'm going to take the Donna backpack. And I know for a fact that at this mall, there's nothing you can do. And that if I'm not stealing more, I know there's nothing you can do. I'm just going to walk out.
You know, you're right. I can't do anything to stop you. But what I can do is tell you something. People like you come into Damien's backpacks all the time. You think you own the place. You think you could treat people like dirt. It's unfair. I work hard. I wake up very early in the morning. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to drive over to the warehouse, get there, bring these backpacks here by 6:30 in the morning. I dragged my ass to the back of our storeroom to make sure that you can get a Donna Nugget backpack. And I come out and you've rubbed your cock and balls all over everything in the store. And now you're stealing the Donna Nugget backpack just so you can put your sauce
And my nuggets.
your sauce and your nuggets in the pack. It's unfair. I'm a person too. Do you know how much I get paid to do this?
I don't know.
I get paid in backpacks.
That's not much money.
No. That's not money at all.
Yeah.
I sell the backpacks, but not for much. Because if you want to get a good backpack, you want to go to the source. You want to go to Damien's backpacks. You don't want to find it on the street.
Yeah.
People think it's counterfeit.
Look, I'm sorry.
You're going to take the backpack, or are you going to let me have it? Are you
gonna-
going to pay for it?
If you let me pay for it, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Here's my money.
These are seashells.
I don't know the difference.
Okay, I'll take them.
Thank you very much, and thank you for opening my eyes.
No problem.
See you next time at the Batcave.
Hi, I'm looking for.
Sir, get out of here.
Sorry.
That was a great improv.
Yeah.
That was a really great improv. And we have a great guest.
I feel like now, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
We're recording this intro after we've seen the guest.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you were doing, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're actually sort of pulling from some of our conversation that's about to occur.
I was, and I didn't want to ruin it. And so I stopped myself. It had to do with stealing from the mall. If you want to find out what Trixie said about that, you're gonna want to keep listening. Don't stop listening now, because we have Trixie Mattel coming on. She is, I'm gonna say, the fourth most powerful drag queen in the universe. I think she was ranked that. I don't know if it was the universe, but the world. And she's won RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars and also RuPaul's Drag Race. She is an incredible DJ, performer, musician, podcaster, host of many shows, renovator of hotels, CEO of her own makeup or cosmetics company, makeup company. I don't know if there's a preferred word, because I'm not that familiar with the space.
That's fine. I don't blame you.
What do you say, cosmetics or makeup?
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be something like that. But yeah, so truth be told, we've already hung out with Trixie.
It's a great episode. We had a fun time.
Awesome.
And pay close attention to what we're saying. It's going to be interesting to listen to.
Yeah. See if you can find all of the clues, you will be able to unlock the digital lock and get access to I think it's about $100,000.
Well, what you get is access to go to www.patreon.com/whatsourpodcast and join the Patreon at any of our tiers, $5, $10, $15, where you'll get access to more bonus content of Beck and I, videos, silly videos that we've made, podcasts called What's Your Podcast, where you, the listener, get to pitch your idea for what our podcast should be, and Slopping Out, where you and I just fuck around, sort of like today.
Yeah.
We've never put that on we've never done that where it's like, should we do a bit?
Yeah, we've never done that. But
Did
was
we
cool.
introduce what the podcast was? What's our podcast. I'm Beck Bennett.
I'm Kyle Mooney, and we are trying to figure out what our podcast is. So we have a guest come in like Trixie, and they tell us what they think our podcast should be about, and we try it.
Yep.
We're exploring. We're doing, I guess you could say we're doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
By exploring.
We both believe in God.
What's that?
We both believe in God.
Yeah, he's great.
She's great.
Depends on the day. Yes, we're doing the Lord's work. We're doing the discovering.
We're doing the Lord's work by doing our podcast.
Yeah. So if you want to support the Lord, go to our Patreon.
And check out, if you look up Beck and Kyle SNL, maybe you can see some of our old SNL stuff.
No, but seriously, kind of like priests, we have been, we are in communication with, kind of like Mormon priests. We are in communication with God, and He is telling us that He wants to do this podcast to spread the gospel.
Yes.
So
I do believe that every time I get behind this microphone, the Lord is speaking through me, and this is my lot in life.
Yeah. And our word is the gospel. So this is a great episode. Trixie Mattel, when you are living today, when you are going through your life, I want you all, everybody listening, to look at somebody next to you. It could be a stranger. It could be a close friend. And go, God, I love you, you sick son of a bitch. Put your hands on their shoulders, or put your forehead to forehead kind of a thing, and go, let's start being people again, and then
there's so much
and then just
darkness around.
there's so much darkness, and you can just touch them and be like, I just wanted to. We're say you could say something like, we're people, and just go on with your day. You don't need to like do anything more. I want everybody to do that today.
And I would like everybody to.
We're running out of time.
Okay, give me 1 sec because you got to do that.
Yeah,
I want to do something.
It's just I think I'm looking at the
I
clock.
want to do something.
Okay.
Too.
Go ahead.
I want you to just stop. The hustle and bustle of life sometimes gets in the way.
The rat race, yeah.
The rat race of just acknowledging the fact that you are incredible. You're special. You're smart. Good things are coming. It might have been a difficult week, a challenging week, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I think something will show you that very soon. And maybe it's this podcast episode that you're going to be all right. And it's just been a real honor working with Beck.
I agree. Well, this
Check
is
out Trixie Mattel.
Trixie Mattel.
But obviously, I don't know anything about skating.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but we think you actually are the most knowledgeable person around. That's important. And that's why you're here.
See, I thought you were a skater. Okay, but you. But wait.
Okay.
Okay. I'm okay.
I thought you said skate queen.
We thought skate tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, skate Trixie Mattel. And I thought.
How old are you guys? Are you guys about my age? I'm 36.
41.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
do you remember, maybe this is like deep cuts, but do you remember fingerboards?
Yes,
The
absolutely.
kids and the tiny BMX.
Yeah.
Remember like oh my God, you have your little tools to change the tire or whatever on your stupid little bike. The other day was just like, are people still doing that? Went on TikTok and was like, oh, they're doing it.
I think it's bigger than ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I never even got into like changing the tires or the wheels or anything. I
like the idea of the person who doesn't care about doing tricks with a bicycle. It's more just like, I got to make it perfect. Just constantly tinkering with the little tools.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have shinny sticks? It's like hockey, but it's like you play on your knees on like carpet, like kids, and they're like little plastic hockey sticks. And like I think there was like a little soft puck, and you would like,
and all your male relatives stand around, and they put on their pants. And
the children, yes, they get on their knees and they go around.
Wait, I actually don't know about this.
Yeah, it was a cool game. Like all the men would gather around.
Yeah.
It was sort of like a coming of age thing.
I developed early.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of
we didn't do
attention
that at
from
my
my-
house.
Oh, we got to play shinny sticks with you, dude.
My
Yeah, we'll
parents
play.
just like loved me and treated me good. I don't know.
Okay. I'd love to try it.
Yeah, we'll do shinny sticks after the pod. If you're just joining, we're gonna do shinny sticks after the pod.
We
Kyle.
are
We're gonna
here with
introduce
Trixie
them.
Mattel. I
Yes.
don't feel like we didn't get to do the proper
Nobody ever
intro.
introduced me because we just start talking.
Yes.
And then
Well,
people see the thumbnail, they think I'm like Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins or Moby or
Right.
something.
Yeah. Sure, I
Right.
see that. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Have you met either?
Moby was a guest judge on Drag Race when I was on it like 10 years ago. And one time when I first moved to LA, I got invited to a party and I went, and Moby was the DJ. And I remember feeling like, oh my God, I'm in LA now.
Yeah.
Casual. And almost nobody in the room was like, that's Moby. And I walked in and was like, that's Moby.
Yes,
People were like, yeah,
you
that's
have to
Moby.
be.
Yeah. I feel like I heard stuff about him, like the parties that he had at his house, and he DJ'd or something. But I don't know. That's all I have.
No,
but I heard they were
Moby's
pretty
parties
cool.
are amazing.
Yeah, right. You know Moby's parties.
Yeah. I was actually there with my
The
friend
freak-offs.
Brandon. And
The freak offs. Yeah. Yeah. But now
go ahead. Oh shit!
I was gonna say,
I didn't
speaking
even
of
know
DJ,
like, who was talking.
speaking of Moby and DJing, you're a big DJ now.
I'm a huge DJ. Well, especially in drag, I'm about 7 foot tall DJ. It was about as much DJing as you can get with the height.
Is that how high you get?
Well, yeah, because I got the big shoes on.
Yeah.
And even though nobody can see my legs back there, I still wear the shoes. Because
Yeah.
I know.
Because that also, you have that, it gives you that commanding power. And,
Of course. And also, sometimes these double-decker like nightclubs, the people standing on the upside, like up there on the sides, they can look around the deck and they're not going to look over and see me in the Crocs.
No,
no,
absolutely
no.
not. That would be, I feel like that would be a big no-no in the drag world.
Yeah, well, normally what I
like
do
if
is,
you're like not going all the way and you're like, you're just like ankles up like that, I feel like that would be.
well, ankles down drag. I mean, then we're getting too lazy.
Yeah.
I don't leave the house. But
Right.
I always feel kind of I'll do this thing where if my feet start to get like tired during the show, I'll take my Crocs and I'll hold them up behind the decks and the audience will clap. And I almost feel like I'm asking their permission.
Yeah.
Have I done enough in the show so far to
Yeah.
have earned a flat shoe for the last 30 minutes of the set? And usually they clap.
That's fun.
Or sometimes I'll walk to the front of the stage and hand it to someone in the front row and I'll take my shoe off and like Cinderella, they'll put the Croc on and they freak out.
That's
That's
very
incredible.
These
That's,
like 19-year-old gay people freak out.
Now, how
I
much
bet.
are you? How when can you set the environment, the vibe?
It's great.
when
For
you
those are the
DJ?
years
How
we
much
did.
are you on the mic during it? Are
Yeah, I
you
was
pretty
gonna
much
ask that
just
too.
strictly playing music?
And like, yeah, how
What
much of it is a show?
What is a show like? What is a DJ event with Trixie like?
Okay, so like my new show, Super Disco, for example, we are going to travel with, so I
Yeah.
DJ the show live. It's like, the show.
What's the gear?
Okay, so I
Because Kyle
play,
used to DJ a little
you
bit.
do?
Yeah.
oh,
Not as much anymore, but
I
occasionally.
play a A9 mixer or a Nexus 2, which is like the standard, and then I play a platter on each side of the CDJ 3000s. And if I'm feeling fancy, I'll get a third, but usually I don't totally use a third. 2 is
Yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah.
And I'll play the show live, and also I do all the visuals from my computer too. So I
Wow.
marry my tracks that I'm going to play to my visuals. So as I cue the tracks, the visuals cue at the same time.
Yes.
So the video, I'm also running the video, and I'm in drag.
And
Wow,
What's
that's a
what
lot.
what type of videos are being shown?
It'll be like just snuff films. No, it'll be. I make
That
some.
would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I make a lot of the visuals. So sometimes it's like me on a green screen in my house lip syncing. Sometimes it's sometimes we have 3D models of me like in space or
Oh, that's so
with my
rad.
boobs out or doing whatever.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, so I try to have some kind of visual elements too. But basically, I will go in there and drag with my headphones and my computer or my flash drive, and I'll plug in and play. And I always have the microphone. I talk a lot. I know some DJs don't talk.
Yeah.
I be talking. I like
Yeah.
your hair. 5 minutes later, I'm thirsty. I just
Yeah.
share.
I bet
feelings.
and people love that, I would imagine.
They
That's
love
what they're coming for that. They
Do you
want that. They want to hear you.
They love it. And
Yeah.
I get so like crazy and horny up there. I just start yelling. Are you ready to show me your hard dicks and your wet pussy? I just
Yeah.
scream and they love it.
Oh God.
That's that's actually what
We
you said
should-
to me when you came
yeah.
in. Yeah.
You guys should do that.
I actually was thinking, I actually did. That did run through my mind.
When did you DJ?
When did I Well, I grew up. Yeah, I had turntables, and then like every once in a while, I'll like DJ at a friend's bar or something like that. But I still I use records, which are
Use vinyl?
yeah,
Oh wow.
but it's fun, but it's also like a drag to carry around a bunch of records. You know what I mean?
The ultimate drag.
Yeah.
Not
And
as much of a drag as
Yeah.
Trixie show.
But I think of like New York DJs and stuff running around like on the subway with a bunch. And by the way, vinyl's not light.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Backbreaking.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it's dark, and you're trying to like find
yes,
pieces of
yes,
plastic.
absolutely.
Oof.
That's totally true.
They're
And-
black records. It's dark in the club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you finding
And then
them?
you got your phone, your flashlight on, but
And like, what if they're like dirty? Like you just clean them before you just
they're
like
not
just in there
typically getting
skip it?
that dirty. It's
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Drag them in mud.
Yeah, well, the lint and stuff.
But I'm not
And
good
the
at
eating, the chicken parmesan. the-
Yeah,
Okay,
you love a chicken
why do
parmesan
peop-
and your
why
sausage
do people
that you
assume
love.
that this is like my thing with the records?
Well, because we just know you, and we're just like they're probably covered in
guys are
marinara and stuff like
That's
that,
true.
and maple
No.
syrup. Yeah.
I struggle though with beat matching. Like, kind of that is the difficult thing. Of like, how can I properly transition this to this?
Yeah, I watch a lot of turntablism, and that's obviously a completely different language for DJs, people who play vinyl and like scratch for a living. That could not be me. I just watch those people, and I'm like, oh my god. I had A-Track open for me for a few days.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
because it's A-Track. I was like,
Right.
sure, you can
Yeah.
open for me. The audacity, right? But like, I was watching a bunch of old videos of him, and he was like, a prodigy of.
Yes, he
and
was
I
doing it
just
when he
like,
was like 10.
Yes. And I was like asking him about all of that. I was like, would you even? He was so young. He was like, I barely even like remember those like competitions. I was like, wow.
Interesting. Now, do you have? Is there? Forgive me. This is a basic ass question. Does the set evolve? Does it change per show, or is it the same? And like, is there a song that it's like, okay, I know that when I drop this, and I also don't want you to spoil this for folks who haven't.
Well, it's just the Venga Boys for 2 hours. So
Yes.
Is it real?
yes.
No.
I love the Venga Boys.
I do too. I mean, I always have like when I make this. Yeah.
It hits harder every year.
My new show, Super Disco, I travel with 4 dancers. So we have tracks in the set where I come out and we do the numbers.
Yes,
We do
okay.
them.
Okay,
Yeah.
So like some of my remixes that I've done for other artists, we will do like choreography in front of the decks with them. And by the time the song is over, I go back there and cue the next song, keep going.
Fun.
Okay. And
so we have like pit stops where I'm like, oh, this song is really going to hit. So let's make sure we put that in the middle. I try to pick songs that I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fulcrum point where the energy is going to go up and you really can't go backwards. So like, try to save things for like, oh, this is kind of unbeatable. This track is going to be undefeated at this moment. So let's put it toward the end.
Cool. And
Music is so incredible.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it.
Yeah, but you DJ, but you're still on the fence. You don't really connect with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm not. I'm not changing tracks. I'm still looking for a song I like.
Yeah,
right.
You're just searching for stuff.
No.
No, this show, Super Disco. You're touring with it.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just doing music festivals this year. This is my first spring without a big, huge tour. So I'm doing Lollapalooza and Bonnaroo and all the festivals. With my new show, Super Disco. It's like a space science fiction fantasy. Basically, the story of the show is the audience has been enslaved by Dr. Kaching, who's like this fascistic, military, technology-obsessed dictator. And the party's like taken over by him. And then Trixie beams down from space and rescues the party from humanity.
Wow, that sounds sick.
And did that really happen?
Well, I mean, it depends who you ask. Because are you guys watching all these alien programs now? They're saying, like, the Age of Disclosure and stuff?
Yes, I saw that.
The people are getting abducted.
I don't know. I want some...
People are getting abducted? Do we know about people?
You gotta watch these documentaries where these people are like, oh, I worked for the government for 20 years, and what they're not telling you is, oh, yeah, we have bodies. We chop them up. The aliens talk to us all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty
I mean, I know somebody who's very... invested in that stuff, and I have heard and seen images. I can't speak to the validity of them, but but you're like, it feels very real and genuine to you.
I just feel like we have so much information saying that, like, not only it's not a question of will they come, it's like, no, they're here. When did they get here, and how long have we been lied to?
Yeah, and why isn't there any more connection though? Like, why aren't they taking over? Why aren't they?
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're just like doing it slowly and in a way that it's going to make it so easy when they decide to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow. And we are not. Just for the record, we are not.
We are
them.
humans.
We are humans. The three of us. It sounds like we're kind of in cahoots.
This is
we
a little
might be
above
aliens
our
or something.
pay grade.
But yeah.
I'm more worried about the Headgum studio has 4 parking spaces. How do you guys negotiate that? There's 82 podcasts in here, and there's 4 parking spaces.
But there's only 4 people in this entire
Nicole
office
Byer has
building.
3 cars.
Yeah,
like, just her.
Yeah.
And then what?
We got in trouble with Martin
but she has
Short
drivers too, so
came after us because there wasn't a spot for him.
Yeah, he came on here, right?
Yeah.
You guys probably know him.
We know him from
bit.
SNL.
Yeah.
But it was still like, oh my God, Martin Short's here.
Yes.
And he's blaming me for taking his parking spot.
Yeah, which is great. He's giving us that Martin Short energy.
Whenever he's a guest on something, he is like the best, funniest.
He's so funny.
He's incredible.
Have you ever seen the movie Clifford?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And I watched it again recently. It's wild.
And Charles Grodin, I believe, plays the dad. Is incredible.
He's incredible.
Charles Mary Steenburgen, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. Whatever that genre of character is, Mary plays it the best.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful,
she really does.
endearing, funny woman who believes the best in people.
For generations. I mean, she does that in Step Brothers and
Elf.
It's like, yeah, absolutely.
She's so good. And
incredible.
Martin Short, like, oh my God, the scene where he is like sitting at the table and he's supposed to be 9 or something. Right. So they have him like this tall in every scene.
Yeah.
And the practical effects, if you can call them that, are just like him sitting lower.
Yeah.
It's not like he's believably a child.
Yes. Right.
But
it's
wild. My God, what does he want? He wants to go to Dinosaur World.
Yes. Yeah.
And I forgot in the beginning, he like emergency lands the plane.
Oh, right.
That's right.
That's why they're in Chicago.
Right, because he wants to drive. He wants to fly the plane. Yeah, they want.
Yeah, because he wants to go to Dinosaur World.
Yeah. Right.
I love Martin
It's
Short.
incredible. I do too.
You guys know him?
Yeah, we'll introduce you one day.
Please.
Okay, Martin. We're gonna introduce you. Okay, we know you watch every episode, dude.
I think he's cross-dressed a few times. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
How many times have you guys cross-dressed? Probably a lot.
We used to in sketches. Kyle used to play women.
Yeah.
In our sketch group, he was.
Yeah. What do you think that is?
I wonder.
It's maybe.
What do you think?
Because you do have a beard.
Yeah,
and sometimes he would play a princess with a beard, right? Yeah, we have some footage of that. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Slender at the time. I don't know what was.
You fit into a dress really well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like nice.
I remember when we got dresses for female characters. You would fit into them really.
I definitely
nice.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh, no alterations here.
Yeah.
And then
maybe
you look over at her and you're like, you need me help zipping that big back or what's,
Truly.
Yeah.
No.
You're a fantastic woman.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Really are. Wait, real quick before the Super Disco, is it you're not going to do any shows in LA? Because I would love
Not
to see
right
it, but
now.
I'm not going to music festivals.
Not right now. I mean, I'm doing Lightning in a Bottle, which is Bakersfield, California. I've gone to the music festivals to work them. I will say, I don't want to be a traitor and be banned from music festivals. I watch like the TikTok coverage of people camping at Coachella and stuff, and I was like, that could never be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Coachella last year. The tour bus with me on it pulled up. We did it, and I went home. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, get right out of there. Yeah.
It's
The
intense.
people walking. It's like an hour to get into the festival. Not to mention these people are sleeping on the ground on a tent that's like half attached to the back of their Subaru.
Yeah.
I don't know. But maybe when you're like 20
I
and
think
wild,
that's
you're
what
like,
it
let's
is.
just do
Like
it.
you can do it. You're down. You're
So I'm
down
not
for
even
anything.
like crashing on someone's couch at this point in my life.
No.
I'm not even staying in a guest room unless I absolutely have to.
But you know what?
I like if
There are people who are our age who are doing it, and to me it's sad.
See, that's wild. See, like for me, I'm like if I don't leave the house with the perfect like layering to meet the weather, I'm upset.
Right.
Like if I'm a little cold and I could have worn like a long sleeve like jacket thing that would have made me perfectly comfortable, I'm like, it's a wasted opportunity. I'm not happy.
Right.
It's like the little things like that.
And I was talking about like there are like persons like us who are sleeping on people's couches and
Yeah, and I'm talking about
Standing.
leaving the house with like the perfect layering. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, cause like I'm talking about being uncomfortable.
yeah.
Yeah,
I still haven't been it.
yeah. So wait, now tell us about the people on couches. Was
You
there-
want me to name names?
Yeah. Who's sleeping
are
on
they?
couches?
Martin Short.
You want me to name names?
Do you know people who are sleeping on
I know
couches? right
people.
now?
Well, like
Do you like
sleeping on
personal
couch,
friends of yours?
I'm talking like, if that's like out of necessity between living situations, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I could never be the person who's like, do you want to just stay over? Here's the couch.
yes,
It's never going to be a yes for me.
I think there are people who are like
I would sooner get possessed and just like levitate through the night than like lay on the couch.
lay
all
on
night.
somebody's
I get,
couch.
what I'm getting at is I feel like I don't know at what age I made this sort of transition, but like there's a moment where it's like you're visiting somebody, you're going out of town, and to me default is get a hotel room or
Absolutely.
an Airbnb.
Yeah.
But I think there are folks who are like our age who are still like, can I crash at your place? Can I sleep on the couch? And to me,
sure.
that is something that I think I guess 35 I'm saying is the cutoff point.
Sure.
That's about where it changed for me too, where I was like, oh no. I also like when people want to come visit me in LA. I mean, I love when people visit, but I'm always like, a weekend's good.
Oh yeah.
The week is a
Yeah.
lot. And people are always like, I'm going to
yes.
come for the week. I was like, you are
Right.
to my house?
Well,
No.
like while I'm doing stuff and I'm busy, like
You think I
no.
can handle a house guest for a week? Like, do you know how much we can do in 72 hours? You get here on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'm dropping you off at LAX on Sunday. We had a great time.
Absolutely.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, and you
That's
want to leave
unfair.
being
the week during the week is unfair.
3 days for a house guest is perfect. You have the first day where you're all excited. The second day where you are relaxed and just in the moment. And the third day is like, oh, I wish you could stay longer.
Yeah.
But you don't wish it.
You don't wish it. This year, like we had family visit us for Thanksgiving and we visited family for Christmas, and we had people stay a day after the holiday
Yeah.
just to be like, oh, I don't want to be like rushing out. Like day after Christmas we stayed, day after Thanksgiving we had people stay, and I will not recommend it anymore. I'm not that person anymore. It's like holidays done. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. We don't need to sit around and like be all tired
I know.
and like drag it out.
Like December 28th, it's like, ugh, what are we
No.
going to watch? We're going to watch CSI
That-
Miami. And just, you know what I mean?
Just-
Like,
yeah.
and I
can't do
do
it.
think for holidays, especially if you're in relationships, you do need to be flexible. Like, like if you will do whatever you have to do for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I would rather someone visit 2 weekends than 1 full week.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's fair.
absolutely. Like go somewhere else for the week. If you want to stay a week, you can go like take your own little trip and then come back on the weekend and we can hang out before you leave.
Yeah.
It's disruptive.
It's
Very
disruptive.
It's not
now,
fair.
Trixie, Mattel.
Yeah.
The factoid I saw is that Mattel is connected to the company that put out Barbie, and that you have
You have a
you're a
huge
fan
collection of
of Barbies.
Barbies.
Yes, I'm a huge fan. I think well, I love toys, but Mattel, obviously, I was a kid who loved Barbie.
Yeah.
So when I was like 19, 20 doing drag in like 2000, 8, 9, right? I wanted to make a Facebook for my drag character because, you know, I mean, before Instagram and all that, you try to promote your little shows on like Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
But you needed a last name.
Yes.
And so I was already Trixie, but I didn't have a last name. So I was like, well, who's the manufacturer of this toy? And then made that my last name.
Oh, that's
It
great.
just kind of happened.
How did you land on Trixie?
So
You probably have told the story so much. I apologize.
no, it's okay. It's an origin story.
Okay.
It's like,
yeah, let's hear the origin
it's like
story.
I'm Batman and my parents were shot. No,
Yeah.
only his mom was shot, right? No, they're both shot.
They were both shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched
They're always rewriting it, so it could be.
I know.
Yeah.
I just watched a bunch of DC movies. I watched the Justice League, which I loved. I watched
Yes.
the Zack Snyder cut, which was 4 hours.
4 hours. Did
But
you like it?
I did like it.
You liked it better than the original.
But the thing is, if it was at the movie theater and they said, "Do you want to come see this movie? It's 4 hours," I would say absolutely not.
Absolutely
But
not.
at
I need to
home,
break it up.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And how
Let's
are
watch
you?
4
Are you on the
hours.
phone? Are you taking breaks? Or are you?
I'm stretching. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
cooking.
Mhm.
I'm doing some, cutting my hair. I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm multitasking. 4 hours is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. So my
Origin
stepdad,
story.
who I was not close to, used to
Yeah.
call me a Trixie whenever I was acting too feminine or too emotional. And so it's kind of an old school slur
Yeah.
for like acting like a little girl. When you're a little boy, I had a problem with being called that. And so then when I was 18 and I started doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show, they do that at the movie theaters
Yeah.
in Milwaukee at the Oriental Theater, I got the role of Trixie, who's the lips in the beginning, the usherette that sells the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it was like, everyone was calling me Trixie, and I was like, oh, well, it's kind of like, that's that name I used to not like, and now it's in the show, so I just kind of
Yeah.
ran with it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And
Did it-
RuPaul was taken.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
You were
You know that's
thinking
her real
of-
name.
I
wonder if I.
don't know if I mean,
You
Her
were
mom,
like,
her
I
mom made it up.
when
No.
she hosted, we were like, everybody called her Rue, I feel like.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah.
So, Rue, yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. She was a
And-
great SNL host.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She really, really ate. Is that the
Really
one?
showed up.
Has she done it twice?
I
Or once?
I don't think so. I think just the one time when we were there.
The
yeah.
library sketch,
Yeah.
which she reads to the kids, and also the Designing Women one.
Yes.
that was fantastic.
Because as much as I love RuPaul in Glamazon, I love just RuPaul when it's just like a man in a wig
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
with like
Yes.
glasses and a blouse.
Yeah.
Love. Honestly, as much as I love like glamour puss drag, I love just like some guy in a dress and a wig.
Yeah.
Grab
yeah.
the wig off
just
the wall,
like,
put it on,
yeah.
go.
And it's kind of like I mean, when we were at SNL, Keenan used to like play women.
They have her
more.
playing a women like, I think she plays 50-50 at this point, right?
Wait, who?
Keenan.
Oh, yeah. Well,
They got him playing women about half the time sometimes.
but they stopped it because it was like,
Oh.
I think we're done with that. Yeah, I mean, there was also
He's played
other
every
reasons.
woman.
Yeah, he really has.
He's played every
woman.
woman
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah, that's
every
there's
every
something
other
there.
week, they're like, so you're playing a woman again.
Yeah. He's like,
Dang.
throw me anything, I can do it.
Right.
Absolute professional.
So you do have a massive Barbie collection.
I do. You guys know all these rains we've had. I had a
Yeah.
harrowing Jumanji experience where my storage unit leaked water. And so we had to have my entire doll collection picked up by a company that has to comb through it and clean it and test it all for water damage and mold
Ugh.
and then return it to me. It's kind of an expensive endeavor.
Damn, how many dolls are we talking about here? How many Barbies?
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
This is
Wow.
from like the beginning through.
I collect vintage Barbies. So I collect like 59 to like 75.
I love that.
I collect mostly old Barbie, like Brady Bunch era Barbie.
So do you feel, and do you like, how much, I guess, research goes in? Were you ever spending time looking at books or online being like, okay, I need whatever, 56 swimsuit, like, are you thinking about that stuff? Are you, I guess, what goes
Basically,
into?
when I would be on tour, when you're on tour and your brain starts to go numb because every day is like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
You're in like
Right,
the
right.
same outfits, saying the same things every day. And
Mhm.
you're like, I need something different. My brain needs like new input.
Right.
And I read basically every nonfiction book about Barbie there is. And the more I learned about the toy and the history of it and the cultural significance, because basically it's like a little sculpture it's like a historical document. These little toys talk about how people dressed, what jobs they had, beauty standard, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's very anthropological, and that side of it I got very interested in. So then the more I learned about the history of the toy, the more I was like, oh, I want that. Well, now I want that one. And then pretty soon it's like 1 became 10, became 100, became.
Yeah. And then at that point, you're like, all right, this is a thing I'm
Now
doing.
I'm a freak.
now. Yeah. Is there one that's like a prized?
I have a few that I really like. I mean, my 1962 Color Magic Barbie I really like. She came with this solution that you would apply on a cotton swab that would change the color of her hair and her outfit. It's pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Fashion Queen Barbie, which was cool. She has plastic sculpted hair and she came with wigs. So it was like the first Barbie with wigs.
Yeah.
I like that. And then obviously because of like racism, etc., the black dolls are very valuable and they were made in lesser quantities. So a lot of my black Barbies are really cool because they're just harder to come by in really good condition.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know?
That's great.
rad.
What do you collect?
What do you guys collect? Do you guys have toys or anything?
I do collect toys.
What do you collect?
I mean, I've not been great about it recently, but a few years ago I started, trying to grab some of the toys that I grew up with in the 80s and 90s and getting them, mint in the box. So like, everything from like He-Man, Ninja Turtles.
And even then they were saying the pronouns.
Yeah.
He-Man.
He-Man.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
My pronouns are She-Hulk.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Are you guys superhero people?
A little bit. I mean, I grew up like collecting comics and like drawing comic book characters and stuff, but then I kind of like lost touch with it.
I got really into it like a few years ago. I was working on a show where I was just like, I was staying in a hotel in London that had really bad Wi-Fi. So I got so sick of just like being bored. So I started walking to this comic book store down the street and just buying comic books and reading them, and I got crazy into it.
Interesting.
Really? What are you into?
Well, I read all of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay,
so
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Loved that. And then I read Watchmen. Pretty much blew my brain off, changed my life. That is that's probably my favorite book. I read it like once a year. It's just amazing. It's
like the original?
Yeah, the original like
graphic
compendium
novel?
of the 12. Okay. Love. And then what else did I read? I read a lot of Batman for a while.
Yeah.
I just be reading.
Yeah.
It's like my older brother was super into comics when I was growing up. And I like he was into X-Men mostly and like, I don't know, Marvel, whatever, Spider-Man and...
Spider People.
Spider People.
Somebody was a spider.
But I feel like I never really read them. I feel like I just liked the imagery and like looked at the pictures and played with the toys. But later in life, I got into...
You draw the line at reading.
Yeah.
I won't.
I still haven't checked that out. Well, it's complicated because
you wait for the movie.
The combination of the letters, and I always get mixed up. Which is it right to left or left to right? Like
right. Yeah, it is. It's a lot to handle,
and it's boring.
Yeah. Do you guys be reading books?
You
don't have to lie.
I'm trying. No, I haven't read a book since my son was born. I haven't finished a book.
Oh,
I just but I've also gotten kind of addicted to my phone, which I'm trying to stop as well.
Have you ever taken a real break
from
the phone?
No, not really.
I took a 3-month no social media break
really
once.
That's great.
Completely permanent rehardwire of the brain.
And do you still feel that rewiring?
No, now I like struggle to figure out what to post.
Yeah.
Like I think my engagement is poor. I'm sure the people who represent me are mad at me because I'm like a shit poster now. Like I have no strategy, no plan.
Right. Well, that was the first thing I thought. It was like, well, if you're going to take a break, you must be posting all the time. Like
I had somebody else post for me.
Yeah, somebody else post for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the brick.
You did?
I got the brick, but it's sitting on my dresser.
But it's like this week I haven't used it.
What do you mean the brick? Oh, like
it's this thing that like blocks you out of your phone. It's like
I thought you were saying you got like a Nokia phone.
Oh no, yeah.
I was like, damn, you guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
Get a BlackBerry. We'll see how bad you want to go on Twitter.
Oh yeah, right. God. I mean,
I wasn't old
that's
enough
the thing.
for that.
If it's not in my hands, I won't do it. I won't go on it.
Right.
But I mean, I'll go on my computer. But it's not as fun when you go on your computer.
No.
It's boring. It doesn't stimulate you in the same way.
Do you guys get ridiculed by the youth online?
Probably.
Like they
sure.
probably start reading. They are.
Yeah. I'm sure we're getting ridiculed.
I actively avoid reading anything, so I don't know what people are saying.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get ridiculed? You ridiculed by the youth?
Oh my God, my audience is so young that they rightfully hate me because millennials. It's the worst thing you can be. I think.
I know.
Yeah.
So one of the things they talk about is that it's like a super millennial thing to, when you make a large purchase, you make it on a computer and not a phone. Does that make you feel exposed? Like I feel like a plane ticket or something. I'm like, oh, I do buy it on a computer.
Yes, absolutely.
I often do, unless I'm buying it on my Delta app.
Right. But
if I can't find the flight, then I go onto the computer.
I know.
And I need like different airlines and flying different places or whatever. Yeah,
I don't even think I would order an iPhone from an iPhone. I think I would do it on my computer.
Yeah.
Wow,
what is
that's
that?
interesting.
It's mental illness.
But will you like shop for clothes on your phone? Sometimes. But you're like, I'm purchasing something. I got to go on my
Yeah,
computer.
I wonder if it's like this.
I'm America's most susceptible person to like a targeted ad.
Really?
This jacket was from a targeted ad.
Uh-huh.
If I see somebody
It
remotely
looks great.
bald,
It's fantastic.
thank you.
Yeah.
If I see like a light-skinned bald guy wearing an outfit and doesn't look like an idiot, I'm like, maybe that'll look okay on me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
They get me a lot,
so basic to say, but like, it is targeting. Like,
They got me.
It is.
They
it
have
is
our
crazy
information,
that
and
it's
they're-
because that you're getting specific things that, like, I feel like they say whatever that these things can hear you, and
Yeah.
it's like they hear conversations. But I think some of the stuff I don't know that I'm saying out loud, but it's like maybe I just spend enough time on an image, and then all of a sudden
You're getting advertised
all
that
of the-
sort of
yeah.
product. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's like you want to find out what men or women you're attracted to. Go to your For You page, your recommended
Right.
page on Instagram, and I'm
It's-
like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
I kind of have a type, I guess. Okay,
Wow.
they're all here. It's like I don't follow these people, but I
Right.
guess I've
right,
stopped scrolling long enough that my phone's like, okay, pervert.
right, exactly.
They know. We
sicko.
know what you're going to give you.
We figured you out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
God forbid they're selling shirts or something, and I don't buy it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or like sometimes like the other day, this brand put out a Polly Pocket collab. It was like, do you want to? It's like click here to buy this Polly Pocket hoodie. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got my number.
See, I feel like they like retro stuff that is like sort of like 70s looking, like new products that are sort of have like a 70s sort of style, whether it's like beach chairs or like
Yeah.
glasses or like, I don't know, like skiing stuff and camping stuff.
They got me.
They got me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you came in, I was saying how much like you do a lot. You're performing, you have a lot of business ventures, you have shows, you have like just like reading about you. I'm like, and I feel like I had this similar feeling when Bob the drag queen came on, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
drag queens work so hard. Like it's really impressive. Do you feel like you're just like are you just always working? Like, I don't know. This is a weird question, but like,
well, RuPaul been like, you better work. She's like,
yeah,
she's
that's
talking
what
about work. She's
pops
talking
up in
about
my head.
multiple jobs. She's
Yeah.
talking about going down to the employment office, putting your, I don't know. I think it's because of drag. We always are used to like from the beginning, we have to like make the costumes and mix the music.
Yes.
Get yourself to the
Like you're
gig.
doing visuals and playing the music
Yeah.
at your shows.
And I just would always rather depend on myself than sometimes it's like you probably should hire somebody else, but sometimes I'm just like, I'll have peace of mind if I know I do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I used to be really, I'm still ambitious, I guess, but I used to be really ambitious in a way that was probably a little unhealthy where I just was so like, I wanted everything and I wanted to just push myself as hard as I could. And I had a really hard time saying no to anything. So it was just like, I always said yes and figured out later. And so I'm just a little crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I have like the makeup company and the motel
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
a crazy person.
Yeah. Tell us about the motel. It's in
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
It's a Toasted Palm Springs. It's a pink 7-room boutique motel called the Trixie Motel.
It
where all
looks
the rooms
incredible.
are themed.
Yeah.
All pink. It's amazing. It's the most beautiful thing in Palm Springs.
Damn. Yes, that sounds tight.
Yeah.
So you renovated it on your show.
Yeah, so I did 2 seasons of a show called Trixie Motel
Mhm.
where we renovated this motel. It was right after COVID. I was watching The Simple Life,
Mhm.
The Simple Life, and Very Brady Renovation, that show where the Brady Bunch actors renovate the Brady house.
Oh, I didn't know about
Wait,
that.
it's
Simple
awesome.
Life is
Is
Paris
Paris Hilton and Nicole
yeah.
Richie.
Yes.
Did that come? I remember it airing in like 2000.
Yeah, I was watching that version.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was
I mean,
watching,
I
like,
watched
the
it,
old-
We
yes.
we
remember-
revisited it too. It was
It's
so
great.
it was wild. Yeah.
I watched that and I was like kind of like channel surfing between the two and I was like wine drunk on Zillow I was trying to find a Palm Springs property for myself and there was a tiny pink motel that was zoned as condos so it showed up on a residential search and I was like, that's kind of crazy. So me and my business partner David, we were like, let's go look at it and it just kind of spiraled out of control. It was like a funny idea to do the Trixie Motel until we were closing and I was like, or like closing the purchase. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, now we're like really doing this.
Right.
And we hadn't even sold the show yet or anything.
Yeah.
Really?
So
were you just going to do it as your own project outside of a show?
Yes.
So you own this.
Oh, yes.
And how much are you involved in the operations of it? And like
Very little.
Okay, good.
My job is to show up, have drinks with guests, take pictures with guests a
Great.
few times a year.
A few times a year. Yeah, that's
If I'm like doing Coachella or something in the area, I will stop in and say hi to guests.
That's
Like
great.
one year
That's
I
so
went on
fun.
New Year's, or I went on Christmas Eve and just like went and drag and surprised the guests. Just
That's
like,
very sweet.
it's Dolly Parton
Yeah.
at Dollywood.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not scooping the ice cream. I'm not riding the
Right.
rides. I just do this.
that's
Does
incredible.
Dolly Parton show up to Dollywood?
She does. She usually goes to the opening every year, and she goes
Wow.
she goes on like a little parade through Dollywood and waves.
Man.
I like the idea of having a place like that I have created, whether like typically like I fantasize about a restaurant, like you go
You guys
in.
could open one.
You could, but it's also like so hard. I feel like I
Oh,
just
it
hear
is.
so many stories about like we would have to be there like every day. And I've heard like hotels, motels are maybe a little bit easier, a little bit less intense, but still something like that, I would imagine like I would love to like create a space
I
where
describe it
somebody else ran it, but it was like, sort of like my choices were helped create it and I could just like show up and like hang out. You know what I mean? Like
oh yeah.
it's
What would you want to open?
A series of cages.
For who?
Anybody who's being naughty.
Prisons. You want
Kyle-
privatized prisons.
Kyle
Okay.
does like to
Wow.
reprimand people.
I don't know. It is crazy. I will say my business owner, Barbie, like capitalist version of myself has died a little bit as the years gone on. I've had like a little bit of a renaissance where I really miss just being an artist and being in charge of very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like when I'm at the motel, I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, there's nowhere in the world like this. This is amazing.
That's so
People
sweet.
walk in and cry. They freak out. They love it.
Wow.
Or like, I love the makeup company. I love our products. I'm on the photo shoot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is amazing. I love these products. I love this company. But I do miss sometimes being like 25 and just like a little bit drunk all the time, lip syncing at nightclubs and going home.
Yeah,
Sure,
and being
sure.
like,
Lot more
being like,
yes.
you have one
Yeah.
thing to do this week. Like, you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
any money, but like, if you can live doing what you love to do and just like, go out and
Yes.
have fun, and everybody's just excited to be doing it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think any of us who are entertainers got into this because we're like passionate about a Google Calendar or a Zoom.
No.
Oh my
at
God.
But
all.
also,
I
like,
like
we
it-
kind of have to.
You have to.
But
If-
sometimes I have been in places in my life where I feel like I am in HR and not the artist.
Yes.
And I just, at this point, I just feel like, what should I really be honoring? And I love opening businesses and I love selling shit. I mean, when I used to work at the mall and stuff, I loved selling shit. And I guess as I get older, I want to honor the part of myself that is creative and try to just do more of that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like, we had, so we came up making internet video. We went to college together. And
Yes.
we made internet videos together. We had our friend Nick on here recently, who was like, we were a 4-member group, one of the other members of the group. And like that sort of salad days period, that like just pure hustle before, when like we were just trying to put up shows.
Are you talking
early
about
on.
good neighbors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is, it was challenging, right? And like we didn't have money, but it was so exciting. And every performance opportunity was, a chance to try something new, or like it just felt
It's just,
very exciting.
just like you
and
connect with an audience again. It's
YouTube
like,
was just starting, but I
It's exhilarating and it feels like every day is like the biggest opportunity. And
Yes.
especially when
It's like-
all of you have achieved nothing. At least in the drag world, we would be doing numbers like just trying to make each other laugh or
yes,
Mhm.
like trying to have a good thing
Yeah.
to talk about hungover the next day. Like
right. Like
right.
every show was worth celebrating.
yeah.
And going out and being
Yeah.
like, we did it.
And
And
even
like
if something
having
was
so much
bad,
fun.
it was like so funny to go talk about how bad it was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. We
Um,
had plenty of those.
I mean, obviously it's fun to operate on a high level and get a lot of eyes on stuff, but there was like a simplicity that I think I really miss of like, this is you. It's like spending your whole day just getting the show or the thing was the only thing.
yes,
Yeah.
And sometimes in order to achieve more, you do have to cut yourself and do a bunch of different versions of yourself. And some of those parts of yourself are not 100% performers. Like I also can be on a Zoom talking about boring shit.
yeah.
I don't
Yes.
love that. I'm trying to minimize that over time.
But I
Yeah,
think
it
you
gets
nailed it
draining.
with the Google Calendar of it all.
I
That's
know,
Sometimes I'm
dude,
just
that
like,
comes in and like the
oh.
email comes in and I'm like, it makes me panic.
I
'Cause it's
still
like,
don't know how to set up a Zoom. I've never
really?
set up
I
a
got
Zoom
I got
myself.
you. I'll after
I can do
off
that.
mic.
Microsoft Teams can go to hell.
Oh, I don't even know what that
That's-
is. I
that
can't even
is-
like the
I
weird
don't
little.
like that. Saying that phrase out loud,
I
actually.
know.
Microsoft Teams.
I just imagine
No,
the sound
don't
like
do it Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams.
Today's episode is sponsored by Microsoft Teams.
You know you're in trouble when somebody sends you a Microsoft Teams. And like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's what I feel like the normies on in like kind of office jobs are probably using. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like-
and it's
Slut.
a commendable skill set.
Yeah.
The part of it I do like, and obviously the drag queen in me, you got to think the backbone of drag is dressing up and literally taking people's money like this. So a big part of drag is just money. It's collecting money.
Is
So
that
I like putting my face on shit and selling it. I've always liked selling Trixie and selling Trixie shit.
Yeah.
I always like that.
Yeah.
Because I always think like, I don't know, when I started drag, I just thought Trixie was the coolest thing ever. And I was like, oh my God, the lunch boxes, my dreams for what I could sell with my face on it were so crazy compared to what they are now. I would have never known about a motel or a makeup company or anything like that.
Are there lunch boxes?
No, nobody eats anymore.
Nobody eats.
We did lunch boxes, of course. Ozempic hit.
Right.
Yeah.
And now people are
like
using them for their insulin
containers
and like
or-
they're just using them for medicine.
But outside of the DJing, I got to listen to some of the music you've made, and like it's really wonderful. I guess I was curious, like, how has music played a part in your life? Forgive me for a general ass question, but like, have you always made music?
Yeah, so when I was younger, my grandpa was a guitar player and he was a country musician, and I thought I was going to be a songwriter. So I always thought I was going to write music and sell it to other people. Always thought that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then in college, when I was in music school, I started doing drag, and then I started it was like my part-time job. I'd be making my rent and stuff cross-dressing at night.
Yeah.
So then by the time I finished college, I was like, well, I'd be making enough money doing drag that I guess I'll just do that.
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't think till much later that I could like be DJing or playing guitar stuff in drag. Because at the time I was working in nightclubs, lip syncing, and you know what I mean? Doing jokes on the microphone or whatever. So it took me a long time to kind of put the version of myself that would go home and play guitar for fun, connect that musical part of myself to drag. And then when I did, especially when I started DJing in drag, it was like, oh my God, it was like, how have I...
Yeah.
Sometimes as a performer, maybe you guys get this, by the time you try something later, you're like, why was I so scared?
Yes.
Something in my head was telling me to
You're
not try that.
Like I had an idea of what I was.
Fucked up walls for something.
You create the walls that no one else created. But sometimes it's like, because I hadn't seen drag queens do these things, my brain didn't let me imagine it.
Right. Yeah.
And then sometimes you add things like, I was really into like old school Sarah Silverman and like Bo Burnham at the time when I started playing guitar in my show. And for a while I was doing a show that was mostly stand up with my guitar. And so when I started combining playing and telling jokes at the same time, I was like, how have I never done this? I've been playing guitar so much longer than I've done drag. How have I never thought of this? But I don't know what that is. Sometimes as an artist, you let yourself see like this far in front of you. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you get in your own way.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a comedian. I can't do this. Or like, I consider myself like an actor. I want to do that. Or like, you know what I mean? Like I make my own stuff. I don't want to do, you have these ideas that get in your way. And it's like, there is really you can do whatever you want.
You could do whatever you want.
It doesn't put you in a box and make you not able to do something else.
Yeah. And I used to be like, I'm not a drag queen. I'm a musician. I'm a comedian. I'm whatever. And now I just am like, no, I'm a drag queen, but because that kind of means anything and whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
When you started doing like your folk music, country music in your act, was that like were there any like bumps in the road at the start? I mean, like, because I don't always associate folk music with drag, but I mean your music is incredible. It's beautiful. Yeah. So like I was just wondering if was there. From the audience, was there ever like, what is this? Or like, not used to seeing this. Yeah. Okay.
So like I would be doing these like stand-up shows where I had just been broken up with at the time. And so a big part of the show was about like being broken up with. And so music that was like funny, but a little bit sad about that was kind of like working for me at the time.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I would be writing this music at home on my own time anyway. So it was almost like, I don't know, like my side quest.
Yeah.
It was like, well, I'm already making this and recording it. It was honestly, I always think of like depth of fandom and like if a Trixie person who loves me because of like Bald and Beautiful or whatever, maybe they want to hear my music too. It's like, I don't know, that's my live journal. Mm-hmm. That's like my deeper, weirder fandom.
Yeah.
That's my salt shaker. That's what level of a fan you are. You bought the weird item.
Yes.
And so I don't know. I always think because it was always autobiographical, I just always feel like when you're honest with the audience, it really rarely backfires. Even if maybe you're a little too earnest, and I was guilty of being definitely too earnest at the time, but I just was like, this is what I really feel. And you do laugh with a lot of the same muscles as cry. And I was just so depressed at the time. And so I just started putting my sad white boy music in with my Barbie show and just kind of started floating it. But people do that all the time. I mean, I remember when I read Sarah Silverman's book, The Bedwetter, she said that she learned guitar because when she was younger, somebody told her that if she wanted to do comedy, everybody who does comedy should learn how to play an instrument. Do you guys think that's true?
I've never heard that.
I don't think it's true, but it definitely helps.
I think it helps.
And there is like such a strong connection between music and comedy.
Yeah.
Like musicians kind of want to do comedy and comedians want to do music.
Yeah.
I think, and it's often like that connection is very real.
It helps me with my stand-up too, because sometimes what you fear is dead air. Like when you can underscore for yourself and play through
Zach Galifianakis
everything
special
just
live.
marries.
Yeah. Like,
and suddenly you're like, I am creating fear in the silence. Like, and this is making that go away.
yeah.
And it adds showmanship. The audience thinks it's so planned out because you can noodle a little bit while you tell jokes,
Yeah.
It became a little bit of a helper for a while, for sure.
That makes sense. I have Trixie's, your makeup for Trixie.
Yes.
Has that, like, when you were doing shows, was it like, I want this look and you had it right from the start, or did it really evolve over time?
Well, you know that thing where you have a lot of ambition but no skills yet? That was me. So I was like trying to do big shapes and big colors and precision, but you don't really have the skills. Makeup is really hard. I'm assuming you guys have done some makeup in your life?
Yeah. Like for our, like a little, like,
yes.
you know.
I'm not typically applying it on myself, but getting applied to me.
I'm doing a little bit. I got a little correction stick if I got some redness or whatever, and like a little powder, put it on top, moisturizer, some like corrector, and like some
paint
powder.
roller, some Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Get in there. Yeah,
I like to go to Pharaoh and Ball. It's like a better color for my face.
Yeah.
Well,
as you guys get older, you're gonna have to start wearing the house paint. Well, also for the men in entertainment, you got to go dark orange at some point. That's what they do.
Yeah,
You
really,
just get
everybody,
taken
but like really, like not just Donald Trump.
I think everyone. I think like the older men in television, they just paint you like that lovely bronze.
Yeah,
'cause you do get washed out a lot.
Yeah,
you do. Yeah.
I've seen people spray tan to absolute hell, and then when I watch the footage, I'm like, wow, it does wash you out.
Yeah.
I've been on things where I'm like, damn, girl, you are a lacquered chair on someone's deck. And then in the video, I'm like, wow, you don't look like that. Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like a good look.
Yeah, I think you would be great. I think we should start spray tanning you. Would you be down to get spray tan for the next
I would
episode?
really like that. I actually think that could
This could be huge for you.
Yeah.
We could even like, they set up those like little tents that you go in.
Do it on the show.
Yeah, we could do it on the show right here. I should spray him.
Yeah, have you guys seen each other naked?
But he's
I feel like
mostly. Not
all the time.
Everything but
I would love to get sprayed by you.
Yeah, well, I'll
in
spray
a tent.
you. Yeah.
And if you don't have the spray tan, you could do like spray cheese, hairspray, do anything
Spray
else.
cheese?
Oh, silly string.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
I think you'd look better with silly string. Maybe I'll do, yeah. We'll spray each other.
I always wanted to wear a lot of makeup. When I first started drag, I got really into I wanted to look as synthetic as possible. And I was very inspired by plastic and toys. So I wanted to look like almost like Nutcracker marionette carved.
Oh, interesting.
And I wanted my face to be really erased. I wanted to not be recognizable at all. And so that's why I wear so much makeup. And over the years, it's just gotten so out of control. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's just so.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. It is. It's like, it's awesome.
And
it literally is.
It's
like,
saying something that maybe everybody said, but it is specific brand. It's like you're so recognizable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That was
awesome
not
way.
a genius thought out thing. That was just me when I was younger swinging for the rafters. I mean, I really wanted to look like My Little Pony and Barbie and Polly Pocket. So I just kept going and crazier and crazier. And I mean, if you look back, I still look like shit sometimes. I do my own hair and makeup. So that's the bummer.
You always look perfect. Okay?
You always look perfect.
Thank you.
You're absolutely perfect.
The problem with that is you will mess it up. And then I watch footage of something and I'm like, oh, I messed that up.
Sure.
I see the
things
mistake.
that you see. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the sort of plastic, sort of synthetic thing inspiring you, do any drag queens use prosthetics to really actually give them sort of a fake?
Sometimes.
And so it's beyond makeup. That's just an interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the girls wear those rubber boobs. You guys know about those?
Yeah.
That has gotten really out of control. I mean, it's fine. Everybody, for a while, it was there was always, every town had one girl who was like, oh, that's her and her breastplate. She's always wearing her boobs.
Yeah. I love
Now
them.
I feel like they're so prevalent.
Yeah.
The big rubber boobs.
Yeah.
I have a few pair, but I mean, I'll only use it if it's something where it's so cleavaged out that you have to have something there.
Right.
But they're so hot, you guys. If you've ever worn them,
No,
they are
I don't think so.
I think Rue had them on Pete in the episode of SNL she did.
Oh, yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
There's rubber, and if
Yeah.
you guys imagine, there's two styles. One is like a bib, like a baby bib. So it's rubber, kind of laying on your chest. Gross.
Yeah.
The other one, you guys, is like a crop top tank top that goes up your neck. So you're wearing a silicone Mrs. Doubtfire skin. It's sick.
And you're
Like I hate wearing these
performing
things.
in that.
Right.
That's
And
like
there's so many
moving
drag
around
queens who wear
under
that.
lights.
Yeah. And then there's the drag queens who wear the full body like latex suit
Mhm.
where it's like your
Uh-huh.
hands and everything, your feet in the latex.
How long does
Wow.
that take to get into?
I have
that
no
hard?
idea.
Is that-
I've never done that. And I don't even tuck because to me, if I'm doing anything where you're seeing that,
Yeah.
I'm already doing too much. I need to sit down. Like I shouldn't be trying that hard. I
Right.
shouldn't be eagle spread
Mm-mm,
with,
mm-mm.
it shouldn't be gynecological for me.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
right,
no,
You know.
You've worked yourself past that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
getting up
done
there.
enough. Yeah, you're like, yeah,
And don't forget, I'm 36, which in drag is 70. It's a drunk 20-year-old's game.
yeah. It
It's
really
for
is.
bendable 21-year-olds who are 80 pounds who can throw themselves on the floor drunk and not be injured.
Right, right.
I should be sitting down.
Where is the? Is there like an iconic place to see a drag show? Like it's like
In LA or
or
just anywhere?
in the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many good options. Obviously, the pageant answer is anywhere is good.
Mhm.
Sure.
Drag is everywhere. It's all around. That's like the good RuPaul answer
Yes,
would be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's all
yeah.
around us. But honestly, if you were in LA, I would say it's always good. The Precinct Sunday brunch is good. You could always go to Mondays at Mickey's to see Showgirls. That's like a very long-running Southern California show.
Okay.
You could go to Roscoe's in Chicago. You could go to Play in Louisville or Nashville. You could. There's a lot of options. New York has, I think it's really hard to avoid drag queens in New York
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're
They're
everywhere.
just like, oh my God, you walk down the street. It's like,
Why are they so in your face about
I
it?
know. And it's like, we're so happy for you guys. You're amazing. Just
Pride
like,
is in June. Why don't
yeah.
you sit home for a little bit? Okay. No, I mean, there's always good option. But then again, don't you guys think it's kind of like comedy shows? There's always stuff, but it's really kind of like, it depends who you're asking about what should you see.
Well,
Right.
there's also I wonder if this is true too. In terms of comedy shows, like it evolves. Like I feel like when we were doing it in 2008 or whatever, like the scene felt very specific. But now it's like an entirely new generation of people.
yeah.
So
New
like
shows in completely
every
different
show
ways.
or community changes. You know what I mean? And like, oh, I don't even this show
you guys are
doesn't
old,
exist anymore.
irrelevant.
Yeah,
You're not being
fully
invited to
irrelevant.
these events.
Yeah. No. We have to like figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to see a comedy show.
Isn't that funny? Once
I
in a
mean-
while, I love to go to a drag show. Like I
Yeah.
would say 4 times a year, I go and I sit and I
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. But then I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
What about you? What did you guys have? Like, what was your first memories of seeing drag queens?
Man,
Maybe in movies. Like my first memory was RuPaul and the Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah, and and
Yeah.
I feel like the RuPaul's music video, you better
Oh, Supermodel,
Yeah.
yeah.
so good.
And the John Waters movies.
yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
What
those are pretty balls out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I
was
don't even
that?
think kids today know about the John Waters movies, like in the way that I did when I started drag, where it was like you watch Pink Flamingos and you're watching someone eat shit, and you're like, oh my god.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
I think is Nathan Lane in drag at the beginning of The Birdcage?
The Bird. I
Yes, The
just watched
Birdcage.
that the other day. I forgot Callista Flockhart is in that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
an
She's so
incredible
young.
cast. It is so funny. I love that movie so much. Hank
No,
Azaria is
Hank
insane.
Azaria, who like that whole movie could just be about him. It's like
Yeah.
you want. I don't want to say a bit part, but you want to talk like every scene with him in it is like. I want to know more about that character.
I know. It's so good. The fact that he like doesn't wear shoes
Oh
and
yeah,
he has to wear shoes when they're coming over and he's like keeps falling. It's just
Yeah. crazy.
so funny.
I'm
Yeah,
Nathan
but I
Lane's
feel like
amazing.
that movie like really was like, oh, interesting.
Mrs.
Like it really
Doubtfire. I mean, the
Mrs.
scene,
Sure, yeah.
the scene when Robin Williams' character is with Harvey Firestein and like,
The
Oh, yeah.
makeover.
yes,
The
yes,
makeover.
that montage is like he does the Barbara Streisand bit. Like,
Yeah.
it's I would say incredibly iconic and embedded in my brain.
Yeah, that's really good. That you guys ever see Priscilla Queen of the Desert?
Yes.
No,
yes.
I haven't.
That's an Australian movie with what's the guy from The Matrix, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
I forget his name.
He's in it. That's a great
Tu
movie.
Wong Fu.
Tu
To Wong Fu. Yeah, that's
obviously,
what I was trying to think of. Yeah.
like Wesley Snipes,
Yeah.
amazing.
Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze. Yeah,
Patrick
yeah,
Swayze, John Leguizamo, like amazing. These
Yeah.
men, the performance they give. Stockard Channing
Yes.
Yeah.
movie, and then also in The Birdcage, Diane Weiss, Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
Diane
Oh my
Weiss at a
God.
restaurant in New York. I was like, oh my gosh.
Really?
She is so amazing.
She's amazing.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
Mhm.
And did you guys see her in that movie with Rosamund Pike? I Care a Lot.
No.
Oh, it's this movie it's kind of about a real thing where they like scam they like make old people in the courts seem like they can't take care of themselves, and then these companies absorb all their money
Mm.
and like put them in a home and keep them on drugs and like convince their family that they can't take care of themselves. It's like a real thing that
Is
happens.
this recent?
Whoa.
It's like a thing that if you Google
the
like,
movie.
scams where they will call you and be like, your mother's not well, we have to move her into a home. And
Yeah.
we're part of our sign here, we're going to liquidate her assets and then it'll be easy for you. And then they basically steal your estranged parents' money or whatever.
Whoa.
You know,
that is crazy.
Fuck the scammers.
Fuck the scammer.
Can we just say, I don't like the scammers
Hey guys,
and people.
if you're scamming
take.
anybody, we don't want you to watch the show or listen to the show. We don't like the scammers.
And
Yeah.
all the scammers, I think you guys are great. Just I don't want to be scammed, so just keep it keep it up. Yeah,
He's
just-
okay with them. He
Yeah,
just
but-
doesn't
Did you guys
want
ever
be
listen to
I just
Scam Goddess?
scammed. No.
Lacey Mosley, she has like a podcast called Scam Goddess.
No,
where
I
she
haven't
talks about scams. But one of her things is she's like, I want to talk about scams, but her oath is that she's not going to blow up anybody's scam either.
Mm.
So she's like, if you want to write in about your scam, like we'll
Oh,
read about it
interesting.
anonymously, but like we don't want to stop the scam. We want to talk about scams, but not impede the scams.
Right.
then you're gonna-
Because we're here to talk about them. We're not here to crack down.
And
on them,
you know, you guys are you're making me think here because I'm like,
because there is a level of scam, right?
Well,
There's a
yeah.
What's an
spectrum.
acceptable level of scam?
Mm.
Because
See-
I'm so goody-goody. To me, if you even like steal at the self-checkout, you should go to prison.
Yeah.
I'm so
I mean,
goody-goody.
to me, the stealing at the self checkout is like it's too easy. There's not you know what I mean? So you should go to prison.
to me, like when I think scam, it implies. Oh, man, I feel like anything that has to do with like a phone call or identity or like just like a proper like narrative lie, like whatever. I'm a prince of. I'm Prince Marky, and I
You need like a whole narrative for it
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
a scam. Okay.
But that sort of thing, like. To me, those are villains. Those people behind these things. Like, if there is like so much thought and effort and put into it, like that's the type of scammer that I feel like I don't have a ton of respect for.
Yeah.
But
right.
what is a low level? You think just pickpocketing is a low level? Is a scam?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I'm just. You know what it is? I know that if I ever tried to do something like that, I would be the person who get caught.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like if I tried to fly with drugs or something, I would be caught.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not lucky like that. Like
Yeah.
I was driving the other day. And I picked up my iPhone to change songs. I thought to myself while driving, God, this traffic is really bad. I'm going to turn on Bon Iver to calm my nerves. Bon Iver.
I love Bon Iver.
Click. Cop pulls up.
That's
You
insane.
changed the phone. We saw you on your phone. He pulled up on the bike with a phone and took a picture of me with the phone in the hand. So it's not like I can fight it. But I'm just telling you, I'm not lucky enough to break laws and get away with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why for me, it's a scam. It's a no.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for me, for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah.
For that reason,
I love the
I'm out.
idea of the cop being like, Bon Iver, right?
Right. I know.
Okay. Well, the reason you're here today.
The real
to really get down to it is
reason.
that Beck and I don't know what our podcast should be about, and we're hoping that maybe you have an idea of what you think we should make a podcast about.
Okay, I have one.
Okay, great.
And I thought about this a lot because I was like, what is really open? I was playing, do you guys remember the game Dead Rising?
Yes,
The
yeah.
zombie
I've never
game
played it, but yes, I
The
know,
zombie
yeah.
game where you're in the mall.
Okay, yeah,
I've been
Yeah.
playing all the Dead Risings in order in my spare time.
great.
Nostalgia gaming. Lately, I want to play old games from high school. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, this makes me think of when I worked at the mall and how much time I spent in the mall. I think we need to talk about malls.
I love that.
Great. Yes,
I love it.
fantastic. Okay, cool.
We'll be right back. When
with-
we're talking malls.
Malls.
Malls!
Malls.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Wow, the cheetahs are loose.
The cheetahs are loose.
You guys told me you don't want to do the improv shows, but then you're sitting here doing the warm-ups. So then what?
Yeah, well, we'd like to do improv warm-ups.
But not improv.
Yeah, not
Yes.
improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
this is all
to-
scripted.
Yeah.
Comedy sports.
Yeah, we like the
I love
sports.
comedy sports.
Comedy sports.
Well, you know, yeah. Yeah, that's how excited I am.
That's my warm up.
That's my warm up. Well, I'm warm.
A good old wiggle.
A good
How you
old
been,
wiggle
man?
jiggle. I've been really good, dude. I've been shopping. I've been, walking, people watching. I've just been hitting the malls a
Yeah.
lot, I've been trying to get
Prepping,
away from my
researching.
phone. Yeah. Put down the phone and shop
Well, it's either they're-
IRL, you know?
I still don't know what that
It
means.
means in real life.
That makes so much sense.
So up until this point, you've been seeing people use IRL, and you just have been like, I don't know what that means.
I thought
you
it
haven't
was.
looked
I
it up
thought it
or
was
anything?
the Goosebumps writer. I thought it was him being like
R.L. Stein?
IRL.
Oh, so every time you saw that, you thought somebody was saying that they're like, I'm R.L. Stein.
Yeah, like
it's
AMA. Ask me anything. IRL.
Yeah, no. I
fucked that up.
You fucked that up. It's okay, brother. We all fuck up, you know?
I know one thing that's not fucked up.
Sure.
And that's when you're going to a big old place with lots of shops and stops.
Because that's my idea of heaven. So let's start. Let's
let's talk some malls.
Let's talk malls. Malls.
Is our podcast. That's what it's all about.
You told us.
Malls.
Is our podcast. That's what we'll talk about.
With Beck and Kyle.
And Trixie Mattel.
Yes.
Hey.
Yay. Thank you for being here, Trixie.
Of course.
Yeah.
When I heard you guys were doing this pod about malls. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my, malls to the wall.
Yes, let's
Malls to
do
the
it.
wall.
I mean, when was the last time you guys went to a mall?
Oh gosh.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna shout out one of my favorite malls in Los
If
Angeles.
you say Beverly Center,
Mm-mm.
you will
They used to
not-
have there was a soup plantation that was very close to the Beverly Center.
Kyle loves soup plantation.
Not
He loves
around-
soup
not around
restaurants.
anymore.
Isn't it gone out? Yeah, it's gone.
gone.
Yeah, it's
That's
gone.
But the
It's gone.
Americana I frequent because they got a movie theater over there and it looks a little bit like Disneyland.
It's
you know what
it's
I mean?
close to us, and it is a really good vibe. I'm a little bit jealous of the people who live there. You know,
Yeah.
there are apartments there.
Have you been to the
Oh,
Americana?
there are several apartments that or malls that sell like premium living situations at the mall. And
Mhm.
sometimes I'm like, okay, when it's Christmas and you need to go gift shopping, that probably is awesome.
It's probably
Yeah.
awesome.
Forgot my
Yeah.
mother-in-law's gift. Let me go down to Yankee Candle, which is downstairs,
Mhm.
pick up a carabiner or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that I do genuinely feel like, forgive me for being old school,
Hey, it's okay. Malls are
But,
kind of old
like,
school.
buying a gift at the mall, it makes me feel something, rather than going online. Like,
Yeah.
I will, you don't have the selection that you do being, when you get to just browse the entire internet.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no community there. Malls are the shopping community,
Yeah.
And
You guys worked in malls?
No, never. Have you?
Oh, yes.
Yes, you have.
I used to work at the Mac counter at the Macys in Milwaukee.
Right.
And I will say it's something about working in the mall. You smell like the mall. I would go to the clubs after work and people give me a hug and be like, you smell like the mall.
And is that perfume? Because there's so many perfume
I don't know
samples.
what it is. You just smell. I think it's because I worked in Macys. A department store definitely has a smell.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because then,
Clean.
other than that, I'm thinking of Auntie Anne's. Like that
Yeah.
smell, like that cinnamon pretzel smell.
That the food court is something.
I know
Yeah, it
we've
really
got
is.
to rank our our mall food court establishments.
Okay. You want to do that now? Or you want to just like
I don't. Well,
Put
you
a
know
pin
what?
in
With
it?
our sponsor,
yes,
please.
which is Sbarro.
yes,
Yes.
Sbarro. We
Get you a New York slice.
an authentic New York slice.
Mm-hmm.
Like malls would not exist without Sbarro. And is that how you say
All
it?
malls started as a Sbarro that just
Sbarro.
kept building up.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
all malls
Yeah.
started with the Sbarro.
Yeah.
So thank you to Sbarro for
Thank you, Sbarro.
starting all the malls in this country. We couldn't have the shopping community without you.
Yeah.
We
I
wouldn't
love
have
the
the energy
Sbarro
to shop.
slice. That there was like one. I would never eat at the Sbarro at the mall, but like
Once or twice.
I have some issues, which is they give you a piece of pizza that doesn't fit on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
It's
What's going on there?
it's like it's
The
heavier than it
Corners
needs
are
to be.
hanging off.
Yeah, yeah.
But the baked ziti was always really good.
and that's like
Really
essentially baked ziti on top of a slice.
It's like it's just noodles.
No,
and then
just
they have
like-
Oh, you get
cheese
just a
with sauce
just
on
a
it.
pasta.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was when I used to work at the mall. When I would some days be like, "It's today. Today's the day," and it was like a hierarchy of like, depending on how bad of a day you were having at work, where you were going to go for food. Like if it was a tough
Yeah.
day, you're like they were going to Steak Escape or Panda Express.
Yes,
like the
Panda
really
Express was-
decadent
Mhm.
Panda Express.
Panda Express, I think, is my mall food.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
But can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, can I
Huh.
ask? Can I go back to Sbarro for a second?
yeah, of course.
I'm
We-
going to
our
ask. This
sponsor.
is an SO. Yeah. They want us to talk about.
Yeah. We got to talk about them a little bit.
and we have
Can
an
I-
offer code below.
Yeah. Do you? Okay, this is such an esoteric and specific thing to talk about. There was a specific type of Sbarro slice that had like breading on top of it. It was like, it looked like, like a crisscross pie almost. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
It was
yes,
like
I
a
do.
stuffed
Yes.
pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
That always intrigued me, but I never tried it.
I never tried it there, but there was Little Frankie's in New York had a similar thing. It was like crust on top. It was cheese and it was like a truffle pizza.
It was like not red sauce, right?
Yeah, I think no sauce, like not even a white sauce.
We got to learn. Richelle, you got to do some research. I got to know what is happening with this Sbarro slice, okay?
Yeah, if you could pull up some info, some trivia.
What was your
on that.
mall growing up in Milwaukee? What was it called? What was the one that you frequented? Was it the one you worked at?
Yeah, so I'm from like the deep country, so I didn't move
Did I
to
say
Milwaukee.
Okay,
I didn't move to Milwaukee till I was 18.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I've learned that everybody thinks Milwaukee is in Minnesota. It's in Wisconsin. Just so
It's in
everybody knows.
Wisconsin.
yeah, hey, fucking idiots.
Everybody
Stop
keeps being
it.
like, aren't you from Minnesota? And I was like, what? I think they think Minneapolis is Milwaukee.
Yeah, the M,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And they're all like Native American words. They're not. you
Right.
know.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee. I used to go to the Mayfair Mall, which was in like almost like Wauwatosa in Milwaukee, Native American words. And I started working there at the Mac counter. And I loved it. I mean, when you're like 21 and I started working at the Mac counter, I was making $16 an hour in 2010, which I thought was
That's
crazy money.
tight.
That's incredible.
I was like 20 making that kind of money.
And then
I
are
was
you
like, this is
commission
great.
as well off
No.
whatever you sell? No. Okay,
But that was like, for Milwaukee, a very livable wage for me.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
It was great.
That's
I
fantastic.
thought I was living large.
Now you have like an inside to the mall. Like a lot, we haven't worked at malls, so we don't know is there anything from your time at working at a mall that's like, a lot of people don't know this.
Oh,
but,
yes.
Oh, great.
Loss prevention is
What
there.
prevention?
Loss prevention. There are people walking around the mall and in these stores all the time who are in plain clothes who are looking for thieves.
Oh.
Especially at like a Macys or a Nordstrom. There's like people who look like someone's dad. If you like see some guy who's like, oh, his wife must be in the shoe department. He's just, no, that's a secret shopper.
Okay.
He's got your ass.
Damn.
And he's waiting.
Wow.
He's got an earpiece. They're talking in the room about, so-and-so over here putting fragrance in her panties and trying to get out of the store. They're scamming. They're scheming. And,
How do I get that job?
Well, you would, I wouldn't.
I don't know if I
It's probably
could.
hard to be famous and do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Aren't you so-and-so? What are you doing here?
Yeah. I'd be like, well, I'm just,
I'm
I'm a mall
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah. Well, I guess no, they're.
Is that-
I'm undercover.
But that's
It's
not
called
what Paul
loss
Blart
prevention.
does.
Who?
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh.
It was a movie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just looking out for. Is he looking out for thieves?
I think so. Yeah. He's on his little Segway.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
mall cop is different from LP, which is loss prevention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loss
okay.
prevention specialists are like under the radar.
They're like the guys in like the airplanes, like the
Yeah. The officers. What do they call them? The
TSA.
well, remember they like the secret. They're undercover officers that go on planes.
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like they have
in
a specific.
Bridesmaids
Yes.
when she's like, I knew it.
Yeah. I don't know if do you think they still have those? I feel like they got rid of those.
Did you guys watch Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal season 2?
Yes.
course.
With the
It's
planes.
fantastic.
Oh my
It's
God.
incredible. Those pilots, man. I really feel for those pilots now. Walking through the airport, I'm like, you okay?
Nathan
we
makes
gonna be
me
good?
feel like, okay, he got a commercial license to fly planes.
Yeah.
Like, I've never committed to the bit once in my life.
Right.
All of us are quitters. We're shallow
Yeah.
losers. Like,
Yeah.
if he was an actor, he'd be like somebody, if he's playing a prisoner, he would go kill someone and go to prison before he plays the person. I was like,
Right.
he is committing. I love
He's
him
like
so
the
much.
Daniel
You guys-
Day-Lewis of.
yes, he's
of-
the best.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's a
so
wonderful,
smart, so
wonderful
funny.
It's like my go-to programs when I'm not sure what to watch is put on one of Nathan's shows. I just,
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
he is out of his
genius.
mind.
It's
Yeah.
definitely time for me to revisit Nathan for you.
You know
love
what
that show so much.
there are some stores that it's interesting to me because I feel like they only exist in malls, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like
Auntie
Yeah,
Anne's.
like
Yes.
Auntie Anne's, like lids. You
Yes.
know, like
Lids.
the yeah.
now do you remember KB Toys? Did you guys have
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I think so. That's
The
familiar.
adult-
Yeah.
Store.
This was like a toy store, but it was like
Oh.
a Toys R Us essentially, but it was called KB's.
Yes.
Yeah.
KB Toys.
Hot Topic,
Yeah.
Hot Topic.
Wet
Spencer's.
Wet Seal.
Walden Books.
Yeah, sure.
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble. Uh-huh. I'm always seeing like a Billabong or like Vans.
Gap.
Gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Coast Suncoast Video. Did you guys have that? Suncoast Video.
We actually,
No.
somebody wrote in and said that they bet that we couldn't name a bunch of stores in the mall. So this is good because we're covering that.
We're
because
coving
We
that.
do
people
know
think
what
you guys
we're
are too
talking
rich and out of touch and famous to go to the mall.
No, we know what's at malls.
We know
yeah.
what's at the mall.
Yeah, we know what's at the mall. Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
All sorts of awesome stuff.
I also worked at the Brookfield Square in Milwaukee at the Alta, which is another makeup store, and it was like an outdoor, what do you call it, strip mall?
Mm-hmm.
So this was like a strip mall where they also had a Michael's
Okay.
Yes.
craft store,
Arts and crafts. Yeah.
Golden Corral, the
That's
buffet,
a restaurant.
Oh, right. Yeah.
buffet, and I think it was like a Planet Fitness or something. Oh yeah, because some of the malls have. There's a. Do you know there's
Yeah,
a
they have
gym
gyms.
in the there's a gym in. What's the mall we said earlier?
Americana, no, Beverly Center?
The Beverly Center
Yeah.
has a gym.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
I've
knew
seen the
that.
gyms.
Who the fuck is going to the Beverly Center to go to the gym?
I don't know. I think that the brand, not the Americana, the Glendale Galleria has like a Planet Fitness or a Gold's gym in there.
Not to mention the first like 6 floors of that mall being parking.
Yeah, having
No
to
stores
get
till like the 8th floor.
that's like 15 minutes from the minute you get there to get into the gym, to get through the whole parking garage, find a spot, navigate the whole mall.
The escalators, if you guys are walking in from the street to get up to the Beverly Center, it's like the escalators at Universal where they just go on.
They go on and on.
forever.
I cannot stand the Beverly Center.
I can't stand it.
I won't go there anymore.
I think Century City is lit.
Yes.
You got to go over to the Beverly Hills. I like Century City
Yes,
Mall.
the Century. Okay, yeah.
That's
And also there's typically a movie theater attached.
Yeah, there's restaurants in there. There's a lot of stores in the Century City.
That's
a huge mall.
I'm gonna say that's my favorite mall.
Yeah,
it's got good stores. It's got good layouts, good spots to sit, good people watching. It's easy to get in and out of. Then I would go.
What about
Americana.
the Grove? Fuck the Grove.
Oh, fuck
You
the
don't like the
Grove.
Grove?
Okay,
That
I like
fucking
the farmers
train.
market.
I saw School of Rock there.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
That's what it has going
I guess
for
there
it.
is an
Yes.
AMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Nordstrom. I don't want to say fuck the whole thing, but the fucking Christmas with the kids on the little train going 4 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez there doing the sort of like
Extra yeah.
thing. No, thank you. But those 2
The
restaurants.
fountain.
The
The fountain
yeah.
that dances. It is a special feeling, that moving
They
fountain.
do got that huge bookstore, that Barnes and Noble that's like 6
Yes.
floors.
Oh yeah.
What sometimes I'm like I'm a book person but I read all my books on my iPad.
Okay.
Oh,
So I
really?
go in the bookstores, look at books, don't buy anything because I don't want to be on planes carrying around paper books.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space in the
Takes
backpack.
up too much space.
Yeah, it takes up too much space. Is there now back to your time working at a mall? Was there like either a specific person or a specific type that you would deal with at the counter, at the makeup counter? Like people maybe perusing but never buying, or like was there any like, I don't know, somebody that stood out to you, like, oh, here comes this person. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be.
Oh yes. I mean, well, the truth is I loved selling makeup. In a lot of ways, I knew so much about makeup, and a lot of people felt like they didn't know what to buy, and I liked feeling like I was helping them spend their money in a way that I thought was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, that
okay.
makes you an incredible salesperson.
Yes, we don't get commission when I was working there, so it was like I had no reason to lie. So I'd be like, all right, for what you want, really you should get this, this, and this. This is the best use of your money because this can do this. This can do multiple things. Like I try to really not oversell.
Yeah.
But there was a woman who would come and get her makeup. There was a lot of people who came to get their makeup done. It was $50 minimum purchase, and you would get the free makeup application.
Okay.
So let's say you had an
Sorry.
event.
I want to. So you spend $50 on product.
Yes.
And then you get an application of makeup. And is
Yes.
it that product you bought, or is it
Anything. So like,
anything in the store?
let's say you came in and you were just like, I want to get 3 bottles of my foundation I normally get.
Yeah.
But since I'm doing that, I'm spending $50. I'm going to make an appointment. And that way, since I have dinner tonight, I'll get my makeup done while I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Like some people, it was like, if you already have to buy stuff, we offer the service for free. So why wouldn't you? Not free, but you're already going to buy stuff. So it is
yeah.
free. So you'd make an appointment, and then I would spend 50 minutes doing your face. And a lot of times you'd have to multitask. You'd have to stop and ring someone up. And you don't just do their makeup. At Mac, they were big on showing and teaching. So you get the brush in their hand, show them how to use the products, talk about the technical data and how the product works. And selling is interesting because you're asking questions so that you can figure out how to tell someone why something is right for them, right?
Yes,
so it's
right.
kind of psychological warfare selling.
Right.
But if you're coming at it from a good place, you really want people to not waste their money. I just never want people to buy things that weren't good.
And it is a vulnerable position that people are in. They're like, I want to look good.
Oh my God.
And you're like, I will help you do that. Not just like, I'm going to sell you a bunch of stuff.
And you're dealing with like, you're in the beauty industry, but you're also in the self-esteem industry. So you're talking about things like your skin texture, your pore sizes, fine lines. And you're talking to it in a way that is not hurting feelings, but you're also not, you're not if you're not talking about it, you're not really helping either.
Yes.
It's like a
Yes.
very delicate dance of how to talk about
Yeah.
it. It's crazy to think about me being like 21 years old, being like, we're getting older, right, ladies? Like, what the fuck was I doing? But there was this one lady and she would buy stuff. A lot of people would buy stuff and always return it on Monday. So they would just want their makeup done.
Oh, interesting.
And then come return it all on Monday.
Oh.
And it was above my pay grade. So I was kind of like, I don't care what you do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't own this company.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Sparrow does.
Yeah, Sparrow does. And so like I'll sell you the product, but I always just like, wow, to buy, but to all the time buy stuff and come return all of it.
Yeah.
It almost became like, after a few times, I felt like a school counselor where I was like, almost had to sit them down and be like, what's going on at home?
Right.
Why
you
are
need
we
to
doing
find
your makeup
something
every
to
week?
do with your
Yes.
time.
And you're returning all the products every week.
I have to
Yeah.
Are they scamming
It's
you?
a little bit of a scam.
It's definitely a scam.
It's a scam. It's a legal scam.
It's a legal scam because we obviously can't resell return product either. So it all gets
Oh.
destroyed. You can't resell.
Yeah,
take
so
a
what?
product.
It just gets trashed?
Yeah, it gets thrown away,
Oh,
damaged out.
Yeah, right. Wow.
And so that was kind of crazy. Obviously, there's a lot of individuals at makeup counters. There's testers. A lot of people touching things, using things who have no intention of buying anything.
Right.
Mhm.
You might just see someone come up, take a bite out of a lipstick, and keep walking. Q-tips,
Take a bite.
bring
Yeah,
brushes.
Kyle has done that a couple times.
Yeah.
He
I'm
does-
sorry!
I thought it was candy.
Yeah. Also, like a lot of, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean. So much of your job in
Mhm.
makeup is cleaning.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
cleaning.
yeah.
You're making everything look good, and then you turn your back for a second. Someone comes in, puts their fingers in 10 products, and walks away. You just got to get peaceful with the fact that who I feel the worst for? The people at like the Buckle who are just folding jeans all day.
Really.
Somebody who just walks in and just takes
Just
every
looks
piece of
at it?
jeans and throws it.
Yeah.
I could
yeah.
never work somewhere where you
Well,
fold clothes.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
something
I can't even fold my own
we
clothes.
got to
Really?
talk. We
Yeah.
have to talk about this because there's an issue with this system. Because like I'm with you like that.
People are inconsiderate, I think.
But the problem is that like if you've got this pile of jeans all with different sizes, like sometimes my jean is gonna be like
Right in the middle,
7
the
jeans
bottom.
down, and like to sort of do the Jenga of it all or whatever.
The jean
and like,
Jenga.
like kind of
it's
like
not easy.
to put it back, it's gonna come back sloppy.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
So
we're
you're
gonna do
feeling
about
guilty.
that.
So you're like, I don't want to feel guilty when I'm shopping, but I have to do this.
If I want to get those jeans,
I think you got to talk to somebody. You got to be like, can you help me with the jeans?
Yeah.
Can you help me find my size?
but you got to find somebody that
I
could.
know.
You're
And
gonna
then
be
that person's
adding-
going to be hounding you for the rest of your time there.
Oh,
like
you can't make eye contact. Well, I'll tell you this. They're not trying to help you. Part of it is loss prevention. Like, if you acknowledge a guest, they are so much less likely to steal.
Oh,
The
interesting.
hello is
Oh.
really, I know you're here.
Oh,
I
interesting.
swear to God, the hello, if you've ever worked at a store, the training is like, if you say hello, they are so much less likely to steal.
I have left stores because 4 or 5 people have checked in with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am fine. I want to be left alone. I want to like look through this stuff and see if there's anything that interests me. And I've had to leave because people are just like, need any help? You look
Yeah.
great in that. And I'm just like, leave me alone. I can't. It's
Or
like
trying to get you to open a store credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is Orange Julius. What are you talking about?
I got fucked. I 2 things I want to
You
say.
got fucked?
Kyle got fucked.
them all.
No, I mean, like, I guess I did. But I was
Did you sign
20.
up for the card?
Yeah, I was 22.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I bought a pair of jeans, and they're like, you sign up for the card, they're free or something like that. I was like, okay. And so I signed up for the Macys card, and then I guess letters came in the mail being like, you owe us whatever, $60, and I either read them and didn't care. I just thought it would disappear. And then like a decade later, I tried to buy a car, and they're like, your credit sucks. I was like, why? It's because of this Macys card. This probably like
They got your ass.
$59 that I never paid off, and then
Yeah.
it just sort of disappeared from my brain.
They got your ass.
They got
Yeah.
your ass. That's a
They
scam.
won.
It's kind of a scam.
It's a scam. I don't know. But they also like I said, they're trying to get you to open the credit cards, and they're trying to make sure you don't steal. The other thing is you can't stop people from stealing. So like if you
Mm.
work at
Oh
a
yeah.
store, you're not being paid enough to chase someone to the parking lot
Right.
and tackle them. It's also like kind of illegal.
Yeah.
So what we used to do at Ulta is like, let's say you stole a perfume. All I could do was walk up. If I saw you on the camera, put it in your purse. All I can do is walk up with the same perfume and go, "Did you need help boxing anything up?
Yeah.
Like, did you need help with anything?
Wow.
Do you want me to leave anything at the register for you?"
Or
Like,
maybe
you
like-
can't say I saw you take something.
Right.
Right. You
You can't chase someone out of the store.
You can't even just be like, I know.
If there's like
You
a mall
can't do
cop,
that either.
if there's a mall cop walking by, can you be like, hey, this person's taking stuff?
I guess.
But also then like you have to deal with that as the employee, and it's like it's not your store.
No, like you're
Right,
20
like,
years
where you're like,
old.
whatever.
You're paid $10 an hour to fold jeans at the Gap.
Yeah.
Are you Batman? Are you hooking someone for stealing? Like, no.
I mean, yeah. I mean, unless you like
if it's a scenario where you are Batman.
And if you are Batman and you're working at the mall, then yeah, then you could stop people. But
We
unless
used
you're,
to, when I was
Gotham City Mall.
yeah,
when I was in high
That's how
school,
we gotta start.
and like me and my buddies like to play little jokes and little pranks.
Scams.
Mhm. Yeah, scamming each other.
We used to like to go into stores and like go into Barnes and Noble and pretend to steal. So we would like
Oh wow.
go into the shelf and be like, all right, go, and then like run out just for the idea, just for the fun of like
Getting
being
a reaction?
confronted and be like, no, we actually didn't take anything.
Did you ever get chased?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Never let them know your next move.
Yeah.
I do get hooked into TikTok knows I love this. I get hooked into watching body cam footage of like mall cops apprehend people.
Oh, wow.
Something they do a lot is like, let's
genre
say
I
they
didn't
know
know
you've
about.
stolen because at department stores, they have dedicated officers that
Yeah.
will stop you. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like, if you go to Claire's, I don't think they're going to tackle you if you steal earrings.
Mm.
But I do think at a certain point, they might keep track of how much you steal and then they'll
Yes.
wait till you've stolen over $1,000
Yeah.
and then they can legally charge it as a whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So some stores will wait for you to steal a certain dollar amount so that
Yeah.
they can charge you for more seriously.
Yeah.
And they're
So if
just
you get away
watching
with it,
and
you have
collecting.
not permanently gotten away with it.
They're just
Sometimes you
making
know
a case
about
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know. The mall is so wrought with the culture, the fantasy. I loved going to the food court. Something of those Auntie Anne's pretzels, they got my number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really do.
How do they do
Those free samples, and you just like they lock you
Cinnabon,
in.
that's another pretty iconic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while, they had a lemonade. You could get a lemonade, a cup, and on the top of the cup, it was a trolley with all those nuggets with the cheese dip at the Auntie Anne's pretzels. I was at the Pentagon
Ooh.
City Mall in D.C. eating one of those, feeling like, I don't know, what you must feel like if you're like a president of like the drug cartel. I just felt
Right.
so high on life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
Hot dog on a stick.
Hot dog on a stick?
Another one. Do
Is
you guys
that
have
what-
that in your malls?
What? That's like the name of the restaurant? Is hot dog
You
on a
guys
stick?
didn't have hot dog on a stick. Rochelle's
I
Rochelle's
know.
helping me out
Is
here.
this a corn dog?
Yeah, it's
Is that
corn
real?
dog.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's like out of like Fast Times at Ridgemont High or something.
Hot dog on a stick. It sounds like we'd be like, tell you what, you're going to drop out of high school. You're going to end up working at Hot Dog on a Stick. It sounds made up.
Yeah. Well, malls are,
They're
they're
all
very
over.
special. They're all over. They all
think
started
we
by
should-
Sbarro. I think they
Yeah,
should too.
I
But what do you
agree.
think? What do you think it would take for malls to really come back?
Get Tiffany out here to sing. Like we used to have
Oh, yeah.
concerts in the malls.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I was. You need to make it an event space.
Yeah.
I also think that outdoor malls. I mean, maybe it's just because we're in California, but like I grew up in Chicago, and there was an outdoor mall that was like the most Like outdoor malls are cooler than indoor malls. I think they're more fun to go to. They're more
Less
beautiful.
claustrophobic.
Here's my
Yes,
pitch.
yes.
And I think it's like
Stand up at the mall. I like it.
stand-up
Yes,
comedians.
stand-up
Improv
shows.
show at the
Comedians.
mall.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
could do your first live show at the Grove.
Dude,
I mean, that
would be
I like
incredible.
that.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
The
think
tree
that-
lighting ceremony.
Yeah.
You guys hosting like New Year's Eve.
I
Yeah,
think that malls need it, for them to come back in a meaningful way.
Okay, here it
I
is.
think that you need you need at least like one or a handful of like really good restaurants or something, or like kind of like elevated food or drink, so that it's like you got this standard mall stuff, but then you also have like this, oh shit, I want to go to
Cheesecake Factory, does that count?
I'm thinking a little more elevated than
P.F.
Cheesecake
Chang's?
Factory. I'm thinking something that's not
A chain.
necessarily chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here's the thing. I'm also thinking like, there are so many good. I mean, I know some people are tired of the smash burger craze, but there are some small fast food, they're burger places, but they're not chains and they're making incredible food. But like if they were to put that in the food.
If you could have like a foodie destination
yes,
at the
like
mall.
this is the best burger in LA and it's in the mall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that could do it too.
Or we can bring, you remember my cages idea?
Yeah.
See some of those cages in there. But
Really?
thank you.
I think
Wait, go ahead, Trixie.
The only time I really have to go to the mall is when I want to, because I'm not going to buy pants without trying them on.
Yes.
I'd be going
Pants
to the
are
mall to
tough.
try on pants. But otherwise, I just feel like malls need to come back. I was watching Wonder Woman 1984.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The beginning is like, they also do this in Stranger Things. They show
Yeah.
like the glory of the mall
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
time. I just feel if the young kids are saying that the coolest thing you can do is like not have social media, can that swing further even and be like, if you're really that analog, real life, offline bitch,
Yeah.
I will see you at the mall, ho.
Totally.
Well, that was
yes.
the thing. Like that
I'll
was
see you at Sam Goody.
Yes, I love Sam Goody, and like it was a way to like meet other kids from like other schools and stuff like that. It was a place where it's like, oh, who's this?
That's where we like
Yeah.
interacted with girls.
Yeah.
We were like, we'll
Oh.
meet you at the mall. Yeah.
Oh, because it's like kind of casual.
Yeah, it's like you could be on a date, but like a group date with other friends and like see a movie and get some food and like, yeah. I remember like going on a date, but it was like with the girl and all her friends and all my friends, and we'd be like, hey, hi, how are you? And then we'd be like, start walking around together as a
Yeah.
group, and that was like a date.
What do you think of me, by the way?
So like, what do you think of all this? Sbarro, huh? You know what else? Other shout out to stores in the mall. The Egypt store. Malls that just have like an Egypt store
Right.
where they just sell like weird fake urns and like
Yes.
weird fake
Yeah.
Egypt artifacts.
Yes, yeah.
That feels like so in my brain as a kid being like, Mom, you have to buy me this ninja store.
We have, yeah.
Or like, you
Yeah.
have to get me this like dagger, sacrificial
Of
dagger.
course.
I've always wanted weapons, like flea markets with like a ninja sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Oh my God.
Mom,
Yeah.
you don't
Hook
understand.
it up.
Like,
We-
I
Yeah.
have to
I wanna start
my
killing
training.
people.
I know. I grew up going to
Sharper
Colorado
Image?
with my family, and they had these stored like Wild West old like
Yes.
Yeah, what is
guns
that?
and knives and like canes that had like guns and knives in them and
Canes
stuff.
with canes is like a sword.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
sometimes it's like jewelry. You know what I mean? It's like very fancy and beautiful, but it's a gun. It's a gun sword. It's like got brass knuckles in it too, and
Yeah,
people will be
it's
like,
like,
"Oh, this
"Oh,
is
this
so
is
cool!
great."
I want this stuff."
Do you guys remember Sharper Image?
Oh yeah, Love Sharper
Oh,
Image.
see, like when I was a kid, that store, I'd be like, it's a playing card with razor edges that I can throw like hello,
Right.
Ninja Star.
yeah.
Yes.
Like I remember being a kid and having my mom be like, "No, we're not buying you that. It's dangerous." And I remember being like, "You're a bitch."
That place
You know
seemed
what I
like
mean?
it was from. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
now
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
back, I'm like, yeah, don't buy the kids weapons.
Right.
Right.
It felt like it was from the future because
Yeah.
they'd also have like elaborate massage chairs.
Oh, yeah, like a foot massager.
Yes.
Like
yeah,
weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
I
that
don't
name,
know.
Sharper
Image.
Image.
The
Sharper Image.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we can bring malls back, and we just have
Yeah.
to keep talking about it and keep
I mean,
bringing people
I feel
in
like
and
you're
raising awareness.
you're pretty much industry adjacent. You've got the motel.
Oh my God, we just haven't opened the Trixie Mall. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what's next.
I think that could be it. Yeah.
You're more suited for this than I think us at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, Elvira used to have a store on Hollywood Boulevard at that mall, and so did RuPaul.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the Trixie store. Maybe you guys could do a store.
Yeah, we sell makeup.
We
But then
really
your next-
first thing we need people to join our Patreon because we really need you guys to start doing.
We really need that. Yeah. So that's our mall.
We got to start at home before we.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I'll as we say, I'll see you at the mall.
It's mall good.
It's mall good.
It's mall good.
Don't get mauled. Go to the mall. It's mall good.
And shout out to the workers at the mall.
Shout out to the
shout out to all the
workers.
workers, and thank you, Sbarro, for giving us a place to gather.
And to the
shop.
little secret guys inside the department stores who are going to trap you and say, I saw what you did.
And put you in one of Kyle's cages. Be careful.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna steal, you need to do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just saw this video of this girl and like she got pregnant at the mall. What they do is they'll wait till you go on an escalator. One will wait at the bottom and the other one gets on behind you. So like they kind of close in on you.
Nice.
Cool.
And this one girl, she was like, I did not. They will deny that they have stolen until the last minute.
Yeah.
Tell me why her boobs were square. Like it was a box.
Wow.
She had like a box
Right.
up here.
I got to check these out.
And the video was like, I did not steal. And it's like the boob has a complete right angle. It's like a product, it's like
Yeah.
in a box, gift wrapped in her shirt. I just feel like we can't insult the loss prevention officer's intelligence.
Yes.
We need to be a little bit covert.
Yeah.
When we get caught, I think what you want to strive for is, that was good though.
Yes.
We
Oh,
got
absolutely.
you, but that was
Yeah,
slick.
yeah,
That
yeah.
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
thing where you pretended to adjust your bra strap and shoved it in your, let's
Yeah.
give a performance.
Yeah.
Don't insult them. Don't be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
like-
we need to do better than
So go to malls, steal, and do a good job. And it's kind of a game with the loss prevention people. And it's like, maybe that'll help bring malls back. Maybe,
Yeah.
people can't do that online. So
give them something to work for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
give them a show.
give them a show. Make them
Yeah.
feel like they caught the penguin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like a kingpin
Yes.
of crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on. All right.
Well, go ahead and steal anything you want. Thanks for watching.
See you next time on Malls. Bye.
It really was an episode of What's Our
Podcast
with
Trixie
Trixie Mattel and Beck Bennett and Kyle Mooney, and I'm going to say a full blast.
It was an absolute blast. Malls are incredible.
Kind of took me back to the good old days.
To the good old days of malls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and us first starting our podcast.
Yeah. I had an absolute incredible time. How about you, Trixie?
I really feel like malls have needed good PR for a while, and that somebody should put us on a payroll of some sort, because the press that we just gave to malls.
I know.
Absolutely.
Sabaro, send us a check, okay? We'll talk about
Richelle,
you
did
more.
we find anything about this pizza slice?
Yeah, there was a stuffed pizza at some point, and there's also strombolis at Sabaro.
Stromboli.
Which are...
oh, that's like a hand pie, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, I was going to say the word stromboli. Okay, good to know. Well, anything you got going on, Trixie, you want to tell our audience about?
Yes, I'm DJing my new show, Super Disco, at a bunch of different prides, Lollapalooza, Bonnaroo. It's going to be really fun. And then you can obviously see Kaiti and I doing Bald and the Beautiful live all over the country. It's exactly what it sounds like. We show up in drag and scream. So
wow,
love that.
I want to go.
Me too.
I'm gonna stay tuned in for when you're doing shows in LA, and I would love to come out.
Come on down. Do you like
get
dance
on
music?
the list?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, you
love
can
it.
get you on the list. Of course. I get you on the
Right,
list.
dude. Great.
I lately have been not into guests, though, because I know you guys get this. When you have somebody who's a guest and it's like 5 minutes to curtain and they text you, where do I go?
Yeah, that is you nailed it, dude. We've
now
been
I just,
talking
like,
about
I don't
this
have guests
for
anymore.
decades.
I don't have guests anymore. I don't need a baby.
Yeah,
the day
it's
of.
like, where do I
So
park?
rude.
Or like, what
30
time does
minutes
it
before,
start?
I'm on my way.
Yeah,
I hope so.
right. Yeah, no,
Can we
it's-
come back
fucks me
before and after? Can I sit on stage? Like it's like if you give a mouse a cookie.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be
You
like,
got to set firm boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just lately I'm just like it's another thing.
Yeah.
And I'm in drag running around getting
You're
a text.
getting in
It's
the
like where do I
zone.
park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And then afterwards, you got to do a whole hosting thing, like when you have to leave the show through the front and
What if I have a bad show and I'm in a horrible mood and then you want to come back and say hi? And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm suicidal right now. You need to leave.
Right.
Of course.
Could not agree
this
more.
is every
But then you have a
show
great
I've
show
ever
and there's
done.
no one to come back and say hi, and you're in a room like,
Hello.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, we can get on the list.
yes, of course.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Great. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Trixie. And don't forget to join the Patreon,
Yeah, check it out.
www.patreon.com/whatsourpodcast. And Beck, congrats on everything, man.
Thanks, man. You too. We're
been a
doing it. We're doing the thing.
Yeah, we're doing the thing.
All right. See you guys next time.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
That was a Headgum podcast.